one. Hello, everybody. Hey, we have audio too.
Hey.
We're here.
Hey.
Come on, catch up with us. Wow, YouTube is behind today. Hi, welcome to our live event with those natural ones here.
In person.
In person.
In person.
In person, not live. They're all
person.
live.
They're all live.
Yeah, but we are here around a table. Brand new table.
Oh,
Check this out. You
feels
can
so
see-
good.
You can see kind of a little bit of it. That's the wrong button. There it is. There, you can see the center of it. That's as much as you can
If
get right now.
Toblerone would like to sponsor us.
If Toblerone would like to sponsor us.
We'll turn it right side up.
Exactly.
If they sponsor.
So, welcome, everyone. I don't know what to say right now because I don't
I'll
really
go.
have anything. Scott,
I got a thing
do your
to do
thing.
every week. All right. Actually, I'm Scott. And I'm here to
Scott.
talk to you about two things today.
Ooh.
One that I normally talk about, that's our Patreon. Patreon.com/those natural ones. It's our favorite, preferred method of supporting the stream. There are others, like liking and subscribing and sharing. But check out our Patreon, patreon.com/those natural ones. Many levels to choose from, many different benefits, all the way from Discord access, where you can see us share wacky gifts and stuff during the stream that we're all laughing about, all the way up through merch and advertising. Check it out, patreon.com/those natural ones. One of the levels is a weekly shout out to everybody at the Mishra level or higher. So once again, thank you, Les Marlatt and Flora Marlatt and Don Marlatt, for your continued support. The second thing is we are on the cusp of 600 YouTube subscribers. We are at 599 right now.
Wow.
Oh,
I would
so
love
close.
to see 600 by the end of the show. I would love to see more. Why is 600 important? Well, it's 2 times 300. And as we all know, 300 Greeks held off 1 million Persians way back in our history. And right now, for the last several months, Critical Role has had over 2 million subscribers. So if they ever invade here, we are going to need at least 600 to hold them off. They're to like 2.1 or 2.2, so we're going to need a little bit more than 600. So please hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on Twitch or Kick or Trovo, get over to YouTube and just hit subscribe for us because we need your support in case Critical Role ever invades. That's it for me. Those are my two things.
Thank you.
Back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Scott.
What is your profession?
Yeah.
Role play.
Role play.
If Critical Role wants to invade my basement, I'm.
He's like,
darn.
basement flooded.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he mentioned quite a few of them, but Emery, where else can they support us if not on Patreon?
Oh my God, how do I follow that? Hi, the world. Hey, if you would like to follow us on more platforms than just YouTube, you can also follow us whenever we go live on Twitch, as well as Kick and Trovo. You can listen to the podcast-only form wherever podcasts are disseminated. You can interact with us on Facebook, X, or Twitter if you know,
Are an old like us.
Yeah.
are an old, or, just hate Elon Musk.
A memory longer than 6 months.
Yes, that as well. Sorry for those with short-term memory loss.
Hey.
We also are on Threads, as well as you can watch our short-form videos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. We just released one, and man, is it doing well. Keep watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, leave something for us in the comments. Tell your friends. Any and all engagement helps us out a ton.
Indeed. Thank you.
Use your Prime membership to subscribe on Twitch, which I guess is now my weekly thing to say.
There you go. Thank you.
Remember to use your Prime account to subscribe on Twitch. See, you're better at that.
Yeah,
You're far better at that
Thank
than me.
you for that.
You can see
Lindsay.
my high definition roots.
They're so defined.
They're so defined and so terrible.
So, as you can all see, we are down one player today, unfortunately, but you are missed. Hopefully she's going to be able to watch it at least so she can see what's going on. So, and in all of my preparedness, I didn't write a recap, so I'm going to wing it and see what happens.
I'm sure you remember very well what happened last time.
Last week on Those Natural Ones.
This week.
This week.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
shit, that
It
was only-
hasn't even been a whole
That was
week.
only 3 days
Yeah,
ago.
it's only 3
Oh
days
my
ago.
God. So, 3 days ago on Those Natural Ones, you guys finished looting the little quicklings. You
Looting, getting our
looting,
stuff back.
yeah, getting
yeah.
your stuff back,
That's hardly
save
looting.
for Elric's beanbag.
My beans.
As
Beanbag is
you,
sore.
as Butch divined and spoke with his goddess to figure out the best course of action and the best way to go, she basically said, head towards my homeland. Did some perception checks and nature checks, found constellation in the shape of Arborea, headed in that general direction. Came to the forest, very, very thick forest. You made some abomination bird thing that flew over and saw some...
His name is Bernie.
Sorry, yours wasn't the abomination. Yours was the abomination. Yours was quite beautiful, actually.
Poor, sweet, innocent
Thank
Edgar.
you.
Yeah.
He writes beautiful lyrics.
You summoned your familiar that came out very disturbed,
Unfamiliar.
unfamiliar.
I'm not familiar with this form.
Exactly.
It's gross.
So, as you made your way through this incredibly tight, dense forest, weaving in and out of trees with incredible stealth rolls from all of you, especially you and your fucking 2 natural 20s. Anyway,
Wasn't it like a 47?
42. 43? I thought it was 42.
Elric, even
We're,
Elric
we're
43.
really great
did
with
okay.
accuracy.
Yeah, we
Even
are.
I did
You're welcome.
all right, I guess.
I know. You got an 18. Good for you.
Hey, I had a lot of help.
So, as you continued through,
plus 10 help.
Pretty uneventful at first for your first few hours in there. Then you came across a clearing, and as Arnon decided to go investigate the clearing, entering the clearing, became severely intoxicated.
It's a beautiful sky.
It's a beautiful sky. Followed by Butch,
I was saving him.
who was trying to save him and ended up extremely intoxicated.
I was
Followed
saving
by
him.
Gwen, then was also extremely intoxicated, and I'm pretty sure the term duck and voms left and right was used at one point.
It became an SNL skit. With the tubes
Oh,
up the
you mean
sleeves.
we didn't know when to end it? Is that So yes, it did become an SNL.
Absolutely. So, as you...
I swear we've learned.
You know what?
We
I'm
haven't.
proud of that joke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see myself out. Now later.
So, thank you. All right, we will attempt to fix that.
Herm?
Volume issues. But as you continue to walk through the forest,
Is it me? Do I need to go closer?
you're actually...
The volume of your hair is fine.
Hold on. It said
The problem is
me and you are low, and Scott is low. Perry is good. Chris, we don't know yet, and you
I
are
don't talk.
You're extremely loud.
I'd like to thank our intern.
Do I
working
need to
from home.
push it back a little bit?
Yeah, push it back a little bit. It's kind of hard because the two of you are on the same channel, so you closer, you farther away. That's all I got.
Do you want me to move over to Sam's spot? Would that help?
No, it's not that. It's the fact that
Oh, you said same channel.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Never mind.
cables are in the same channel.
I know how that works.
Yeah,
That's
you're an
embarrassing.
audio person.
I
Come on.
am. Sorry.
Anyway,
So Pepsi.
I just bumped up the actual the main channel, so hopefully that fixes the issue. Anyway, as you guys left the circle of drunkenness, as it were,
Listen, and I've just been in a circle of sober.
Exactly.
So y'all.
so as you leave,
Circle of sick.
yeah.
God.
As you left and decided to take a short rest, Butch casting the tiny hut,
Yeah.
Butch, Orpheus, and Gwen kind of hanging out inside of the hut while you noticed something blue in the distance rustling. You and Rhett left. You short rest, not long rest. You and Rhett went to check it out. Elric went out to just kind of get away from the sick, I think, more than anything else. And as Rhett called out to this, per Arnon's advice, calling out to this entity that you saw, potentially asking for a guide, suddenly from your vantage point, a few, probably 15, 20 feet away from where you guys were, you felt something cold and sharp against your throat, as did you on the other side of the camp.
That's what I get for using the F word. I did say we need a friend.
Yes, you did.
Arnon used the F word.
So that's where we'll pick up.
There's a correlation causation argument in there somewhere, and I swear I'm going to find it.
And as we pick up, the two of you with feeling blades to your throat, Rhett, you feel something, you hear a noise, and you feel something touching the back of your head.
Does that include my protection from good and evil?
Yes.
Okay.
You feel something hard and solid hitting the back of your head. And
Don't consent. Does that make a difference? Does that change the situation?
Was it a click click without a boom?
it was a click click without a boom, and you hear a, I would not move a muscle if I were you.
I've heard that.
Suddenly,
I don't really listen to directions well.
the two of you,
like,
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna giggle, like a nervous giggle.
What level were our characters in that?
suddenly, the two of you smell that
15?
familiar tobacco smell as you hear the rustling coming from inside the woods. And you hear,
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
I think I've made a huge mistake.
I should have brought the cigarettes.
we got a bunch of,
Now I'm actually very sad that I left all of your Christmas gifts in my house because it's relevant to this.
we got a bunch of elves and a turtle man walking through the forest. Oodalolly, golly, what a day.
Yikes! That's what you got?
That's what I got.
No. That's what Rhett says. like
Don't you talk to
that's
Sin like that.
That's
Captain Sin has
your-
great taste.
that's your big open in line.
She said at gunpoint. It's Tuesday.
Listen. My dad just died. I'm going through some shit. It's fine. Whatever happens, it's fine. It's fine.
What are you? A bunch of spies for the Unseelie Court? I told you, tell Nitra I will get her payment as soon as I find the final component for my machine. That was the deal we made.
Are they behind us?
Two are behind him. The guy that's speaking to you came out from the forest wearing a blue bomber jacket. His
The
blonde
guy
hair.
that's speaking to us.
It's totally not sitting next to you.
He is in front of you.
Does he look like Wish.com video game character?
Yeah, exactly. Drift, Silda, will you two be so kind as to relieve these fellows of their implements of destruction before they go and do something stupid and get themselves hurt? behind you, you just hear this exasperated just
I wonder who that is.
as you see
think
this
I'd like
white
them.
furry hand reach down and start grabbing your swords off of your person.
And also purring somehow. But also
You
really
feel-
sassy.
Is there like a wet hairball noise?
Yeah.
Only because the vom smell is still present somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's vom and tobacco. It's a new candle from those natural ones. Von Bacco.
From behind you, you hear him just say, "If you would be so kind, let me go ahead and take those weapons off of you before you do something stupid."
If you would be so kind to get your gun off of the back of my head, that would be super, and I'll do whatever you want.
He pulls his gun back a little bit. All right, that's a fair trade. Grabs your bow, grabs the axes.
Okay, so he sees the axes. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I was only planning on giving him my bow.
I mean, the axes are hanging on your waist. Yeah, he saw the axes. So grabs the axes, grabs the bow.
Look at Rhett under my.
Wait, does he
under
grab
my-
the whole contraption, or does he? Because
No.
he doesn't know.
He doesn't.
He grabs
yeah.
the axes.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
No problem.
He grabs the axes. He's handing there for a second, and they disappear out of his hand. What the fuck? Looks down, and the axes are hanging back on your belt again.
Well, that
I'm
guy
gonna
sounds
need
like
you
a
to go
douche.
ahead and take that
That's
belt off.
wildly inappropriate, and I don't appreciate it.
Whether you appreciate it or not, I'm still gonna need that belt.
We all have needs sometimes. They're not always fulfilled.
You
To clarify,
feel
this is all out of view.
the gun pressing
Right.
back against your head
I don't think you guys can see
again.
it. No.
I'm gonna need that belt. I'm not gonna ask you again, Shia.
Oh god, this guy sounds like a douchebag.
This guy is such a douchebag. Like, cause I don't care. I'm like, this guy is a douchebag. You're right, Arnon. This guy is a douchebag. Here you go. What a douchebag.
Then you hear, as he takes you here, Big Blue, what do you got over there? And from behind you, there's one here.
Wait, he felt a blade at his throat, not his knee.
He's standing and hold on a second. Let me paint the picture for you.
You have a gun. There's people we've met before. We got it.
This would be a really great time to see Inacelli, just like out of nowhere.
What? Captain, one flew off. I have the pale fellow here, and there's two inside of one of these weird those weird domes. All right. Well, bring that pale fellow over here with his friends.
Is there still a knife to my neck?
There is. So you feel. So the knife kind of shakes a little bit, and you feel a hand on your back as the knife pulls off a little bit.
I immediately, misty step behind him.
You misty step behind him? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, there's a tree behind him. So you misty step behind the tree.
Yep.
Did you just tree yourself like in where the red fern grows? Did you tree yourself like a raccoon?
No. I'm on the other side of the tree.
Sir, Captain, this one's trying to escape.
Having no idea who the fuck any of these people are, Elric is going to do his level best to escape, probably involving going invisible.
And I'm going to cast infestation to completely infest you so I can get my my weapons back. I'm not going to do anything about it.
Are you sure you want to do that? Are you absolutely
I mean,
sure?
you put a
Our
gun on
characters
my
don't
head.
know.
Like, I'm not thrilled about it. I don't like that Clint and Tony aren't with me anymore.
I mean, to be fair, in roleplay, we don't know what their levels are.
That's true. We
To
have
us, they're
no
just
idea
people.
how good they are right now.
They're just randos.
Just a random collection of assholes who found us in the forest.
It is a random collection of assholes. That's right.
They're mugging us.
Okay, so
I don't appreciate a mugging.
you're casting infestation.
Yeah.
How'd they get off that island? That's what I want to know.
We have to go back.
All right, so
I
that
might
is.
die. I don't know. I haven't died yet.
Trust these
you.
folks that they have
See, that's
plot
a
armor or something.
That's a Constitution saving
what you wish
throw.
for.
You're doing it on the person that's holding you hostage, basically.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
We shall we?
That is a 15 on the con save.
Where is it? Oh shit, that's that, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's too bad.
yeah.
It's a 12.
12. All right. So he resists it as you these. What does your infestation come in the form of?
I actually, so it says cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites. So just a lot of gross shit. I've seen so much gross shit, like it doesn't faze me, and I'm just like kind of like, like I think it's more of a joke than anything else. Like
see,
I think it's great. Like it's really for me. Like I
Would Rip be
felt
one of the-
slighted, so it's time for you to be slighted.
Would Rip be one of the people to prank someone with bugs?
I am not of sound mind, and I'm cool with it.
Fair. That's entirely
And
fair.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know, like I just saw a cat that's like, you know, a giant cat person like is helping take my shit. And then this dickhead like put a gun in the back of my head. So I'm just like, why not throw bugs at it? Like that's Rhett's logic right now.
Okay, so
throw
you-
bugs at it.
He seems vain.
Yeah.
It'll hurt him internally.
Yeah, he won't want that in his hair. You know?
Absolutely.
He cares
Cast
about
the
his hair.
infestation. He kind of starts brushing away, spins the gun, presses it right back. I would not recommend doing that again.
Well, yeah, it didn't work. Why would I do it again? That's just not logical.
What are the rest of you doing?
Hopefully, just
The
being
two
just
of
as
you-
charming as I am.
Putting the smell of vomit.
Yeah,
No.
you and Butch can hear this rustling and this exchange going on outside.
Oh,
Outside of town.
changes things. All right.
And like what happened to me was significantly closer to the hut.
He was pretty much right outside of the hut.
Okay.
So you heard.
Then I'm immediately charging out to help them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You run out.
Pulling my sword.
You run out. You pull the
I'll
sword.
mess some stuff up.
You see this. You see this halfling, this shirtless halfling with blue scales, hanging kind of like monkey style off of a tree branch, with a rapier, like looking around trying to see where Elric went.
This is delightfully entertaining.
Gust of wind. Blow him out of the tree.
Oh shit!
Yeah!
What's the
Gust of wind! Gust of wind!
It's a good spell.
what's the save? That's a strength save.
Like, I think it's still
Let me
on
look it up
Foundry
real
right
quick.
now as we speak.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it is.
strength
Yeah.
save 14.
Yep.
Surely a halfling
that
doesn't have a good
is-
strength score.
You said 14.
14. Yep.
That would be great, except for I rolled an 8.
No. I mean, yay!
As the halfling goes
Cheering for your former
falling
character.
out of the. Is there damage to that? I think there is damage as he goes flying 15 feet back.
I don't think there's actually damage.
I think it's just movement.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
it's a
movement.
D6.
So
I mean, falling is a D6 for 10 feet.
fail
isn't it?
saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away in the direction following the line.
All right. Well, he was only
And
like.
what it's
maybe
sustained,
5 feet.
so while it's on him, he must spend 2 feet of movement for every one, so movement's halved
All right. So
while he's in it.
I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Yep. This escalated very quickly.
So how far is my sleeping character from everyone?
Not too far.
Okay, that's good. Right around there.
Gwen, do something. We need reinforcement.
Gwen, we need you to help. Gwen?
Gwen gone.
Ah, shit.
For
Yeah.
the sake of this.
Yep.
Trees.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I remember the last time I pulled that out.
Butch, we're gonna say
Context is
you
important
are
here.
Yep. It's very important.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
In the hut. You're still in the hut right here.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to say
Disturbing dreams.
Elric went back here.
Mm-hmm.
Orpheus is right here.
Oh man, I don't want to hurt Captain Sid
Right here.
if I can.
You two are over here.
You might want to move that camera significantly.
Yeah. Perry, can you adjust?
Tilt it up.
Tilt it up.
The camera. Yeah. Up. It would help if I could actually see
Tilt
over there.
here.
Other way.
There you go, right there.
Yep, that's good. And I'll zoom it in here in a minute. You right there, and then
I can.
Oh my god.
and we'll say that Elton
Should we
was
get
hanging
presented?
out right next to you. Give me 2 seconds here. I gotta pull up all of your.
Sensei.
I'm done. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and set some appropriate music here.
Yep. That is actually appropriate.
And that was our first TPK.
The most conflicting TPK in the world.
Against our own
We done killed ourselves.
Can we turn it down like a notch though?
Yeah. All right, hold on. I still gotta pull up these character sheets because, shockingly, I don't have all of our other character sheets memorized.
Yeah. To the surprise of no one, keeping track of
Here, I can pull
6
up
high-level
mine at
characters
least.
is
My
a
old
lot.
one.
To be fair, Sid's
I
alone
have
with
it.
all the
got
alchemy
it
stuff
here.
is just ridiculous.
All right.
I can reference some for you.
Yeah.
God.
I still have my account up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I mean, technically, we don't know if they took a rest after the last time. So Silda seems to be at 49 hit points.
I can guarantee you that they've taken a rest since then.
That's unfortunate.
Many moons later, I imagine it's been for them. Many moons later.
Why did they stay with the old lady on the island where they were safe?
Silda,
for-
for some reason, hasn't slept in years. It's like,
She cares not.
Wait, how do you do a long rest on D&D Beyond?
what's that?
How do you do a long rest on D&D?
D&D
It's on- it's
Beyond.
on the-
D&D
Long rest.
Beyond is a little funky. You gotta actually, like,
It's
put the numbers in.
Oh, or I mean,
Well,
right
when,
here.
when you hit it, it doesn't actually adjust the...
oh, it did for me.
Where's the
Did
long
it?
rest?
Like, usually.
Where's the button?
Oh, it should be towards the top of the character sheet,
Yeah.
next to where it says campaign.
I don't.
And then you have to confirm it.
I don't have that button. Maybe because it's not my character.
Here, it's right here.
That might be
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that, but probably because it's not my character.
it. Yeah.
Well, I just
And
did
I'm
it-
not the
I
DM
just-
for this campaign, so
I
we're just gonna
I
have
did
to
it for-
wing it.
Well, I did it for Silda.
Okay,
so that
that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So
I could do it for NSLE. Good
All
thing
right.
he's not here.
Good thing he's not here.
25 to 20.
Oh, right.
I should probably actually do the roll. Good God, that's
Well,
that was big and loud and not
I got 7.
not
so-
good.
So 15 to 20.
oh, initiative.
16.
16. 16 is Arnold.
I already have one in dice jail. Just say no, Perry.
Oh, no.
Didn't take long.
10 to 15. Oh my God! Hold on.
I think my bonus is 2, so 11.
11 is Butch.
But I'm asleep.
Oh yeah, Butch, you're asleep. So that's fine.
Yeah.
5 to 10.
I'm happy to re-roll later.
7
7
Dex scores.
plus 3.
plus 3.
Rollies or rock paper scissors.
You got it.
So that's Elric. And then
That's how you
Rhett.
do it.
And what are you?
3.
3.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2. I have a +1.
Hold on, I gotta go.
I also rolled a 2.
Significantly better plus.
Appears to be.
I'm like, no offensive spells prepared.
Okay, so that's a 35.
Here at those natural ones, we believe in failing upwards.
Hey, to be fair, I just
Believe
blew
in
this little
rolling
blue
as
thing out of the
close to
tree.
1 as possible.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like that.
you've already contributed a lot.
Yeah.
Nailed
All
it.
right.
You're welcome, everybody.
Here at those
Initiated
natural
combat
ones,
for you.
We believe that if you're in an unfamiliar realm or you've never been before and have no idea who or what is around you, you should go full murder hobo.
Well, they did have weapons at our
Laugh
throats and heads.
and laugh in the face of
know.
whatever death may come. Like, it's fine.
There was some extenuating circumstances here, I think. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
context is
so
important.
after your infestation and you throwing
Just a win.
dust to win, well, I guess we're doing this.
We don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't have to. We're just fucking with you. Like you took our weapons. It's kind of a dick move. Like,
Maybe you should have talked to the dude who...
who had a gun at the back of my head? You're right. I definitely should have reasoned with that guy. You're right. Gee,
We don't
my
negotiate
mistake.
with terrorists.
Yeah, we can't let the terrorists win.
He's going to take 3 shots at you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
In all fairness, we have been very used to winning all the time.
That is a 23, a 16, and a 21.
All right, the 16 meets,
So all 3 hit?
So let me get this straight.
right?
The blue thing gets blown out
Yeah,
of the
meets it,
tree,
meets
and,
it.
Yeah.
and the next thing that happens, he
Just making
starts
sure I wasn't,
firing
like,
a gun.
missing something.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay.
Oh no, you're good. You get hit 3 times. Cool. Thanks, man.
That
Sweet.
is-
We've got a cleric. We'll
well,
be
no.
fine.
What happened was she cast infestation on one of them.
right.
Then he
That's right. You
blew the other one out of a
Have a really
tree,
good amount
and
of
now
healing.
you're getting shot 3 times.
Like, and I've added some good stuff.
Forgot about the gross bugs.
Yeah.
I'll be invincible soon.
So that is...
Unload.
I don't care.
Let him have it.
Yeah.
I need an SLA to narrate the sequence since he's not actually physically
3
there.
shots directly, that's 42 piercing damage towards you.
And then 2 loose collection of assholes started fighting each other. Like idiots.
What they didn't know was they're fucked.
So, yeah, 42 piercing. Next, that... Does he have to make a strength save every turn?
Let me double check.
Or he just movement towards you?
I think
is-
his movement's just halved while he's in the 10 feet wide zone. So he can use
Okay.
movement to get out of the zone, probably, if he wants to go straight adjacent and then use whatever's left.
All right.
But that would be...
Who changed the map? Did I change the map? I don't remember changing the map.
You had
the
him
map.
recenter it, but you need to zoom in.
Yeah, I know.
It's 60 feet long and 10 feet wide.
All right,
Try to
so
put it in the middle.
hold on. Ah!
Ah,
Ah!
Do it!
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It does. Every turn, if he's in the line, he has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 more feet. Will last for 1 minute.
It's kind of crap quality, but
forgot.
it is what it is.
Can you move that gust around?
I bet you forgot that I did
So
this.
we're gonna say that
Like
gust is
a
going.
big fan?
What was the
Doesn't look like it.
What was the size of the gust?
It's 10 feet wide, 60 feet long.
So it's just going straight this way.
He's-
So he's gonna attempt to stand up first off,
I think that might be the first time that would ever have come up.
and then so he continues getting pushed back during his turn.
He's got to make another saving throw
Okay, so
or go 15 more feet.
Oh, that's a fucking natural 2. So that's 15 more feet.
I can't believe I'm not rooting for Big Blue.
He is going to.
guys, we're winning already. My boy?
As he gets pushed back there and sees you, behind the tree. He can't reach him, but he's going to lightning lure towards you.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah. Strength saving throw.
That is truly unfortunate. Doing a little less. Oh no. That
To be clear, I don't want
is
to win this fight.
a 7.
Can't say goodbye.
7. Okay, so you get pulled 10 feet closer. And you take. That one's cocked.
It's always what I wanna
13
hear.
points of lightning damage.
I am actually going to use a new feature that I've got called Song of Defense.
What is that?
Oh, wait, no, I can't do it. I haven't activated my blade song yet.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Whamp, whamp.
Soon, but yeah.
So
That was a great
But
savage
now
roll.
I take that whole thing.
yeah, you take that whole thing. After that, Arnon, it's your turn. Attack first. Ask questions later.
Okay. Literally 12 seconds ago, Arnon said, "We need a friend."
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Not even. Yeah, probably about 12 seconds ago.
Well,
Yeah.
he had his little soliloquy with the cigar.
Well, what are you doing?
I can't believe I'm the voice of reason.
And charisma.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, everybody just hold on. They took both of my swords.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. They didn't take my daggers.
No, they wouldn't have seen your daggers. They probably would have taken your bow because they would have been able to see your bow too.
Yeah.
I think I'm technically still bonded with his sword, so
You are.
just a thought.
So,
Murder hobo.
Well, everybody just hold on. That's what you're shouting out.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right on one of the daggers.
Okay.
And I'm going to step to the square in between Rhett and her alter ego. Yeah. And I'm going to hold an action to tackle the douchebag if he shoots somebody else.
All right. Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh, that's awesome. I will just go ahead and say -1.
You're in active combat. That's how it works.
See, you think Nick doesn't have a character, but he does. He wants to shoot his brother's character.
Natural 1,
oh no!
-1.
You literally prophesied it.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You just hear.
Hold on, your guys are the ones who attacked us.
I'm talking to them too.
Nice.
That's not even true. You fucking pulled a gun on us. What are you talking about?
We were just trying to get you to
They
To
didn't-
give up our weapon?
They didn't sneak out and slit your throat, which is exactly what I would have done if I was trying to kill you.
All right, that is going to leave us to.
You shot me.
This is the wrong group to try to
After
negotiate
you
with.
put bugs all over
I
me.
put bugs on you, and your response was to shoot me.
That seems like a fair response to me.
No.
I don't like bugs.
Cool. Take a bath.
Don't you eat them?
I feel like he grew
Freehold
up with
bastard.
cockroaches. Okay, he's got trauma.
Too many crawdads.
I have trauma
Too many
too. I don't love being shot.
That is physical and mental trauma.
Let's see here. We are going to.
Yeah, negotiations broke down before they entered.
Again, this is not the group to negotiate with.
Isn't my turn yet?
No, it's.
We kind of set that precedent a few months ago.
Okay, that's not fair though,
least-
because I've talked us out of some things. I made a different choice this time.
You,
No,
you
hey.
did?
Role play.
And we're going to stick by it.
What is your profession?
As I'm bleeding. Thank you.
No, he's talking about the pirates aren't the ones to talk. All right.
I was like, I don't
He's
know.
like,
I'm
all
having
right,
an identity
wait, hold on, I
crisis
gotta
right
get
now.
my-
I have no idea.
All right. shit.
I feel like I should be taking offense to this. He's fumbling the cigarette and everything. Just
Okay. In his defense, he did upgrade you from a cigarette to a cigar.
That's right.
Feywild's crazy, man.
Feywild is-
We had a lot of money, to be fair.
You just need to go somewhere. Make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
This doesn't sound like an explosion, so I think you're okay.
That is a 24.
Shit. As he does this, you see this energy shimmering around you, and you jump
redeemed
out. Yeah. You jump out of the way just in time as this translucent sphere closes around the space that you were on. It's like, well,
That was pretty.
that didn't work.
I mean, it was pretty. So
All
that's
right,
nice.
Butch, you are awake at this point because of all the kerfuffle that's
So
happening.
half my movement to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the gunshots didn't wake our turtle, I don't know what would.
Is it a free action to scoop my warhammer off the ground?
Yeah, you pick
Okay.
up your it's right next to you. You pick it up while you're standing.
Actually, you know what? I think if my choice is between my warhammer and my shield, I'm just going to grab my shield.
You can grab both of them. It's
Okay.
fine.
I'm going to step out.
Which way are you going?
Towards the group.
All right. So 5, 10. You can make it.
No, I'm not stepping to. I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
stepping out.
You're just stepping out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Butch sees the fighting. He sees these are not fairy folk that they're fighting. So Butch holds aloft his shield. And he says, in the name of all that is good, Sunny Moonbow, everyone calm the fuck down! And he casts calm emotions.
I love that. Is that on one person or is it?
It's a group.
It's a group.
Oh,
That's
my
amazing.
God.
I love
First
it.
time he's ever sworn.
That's the first time you've cast calm
I can't believe
emotions.
Scott missed that.
What is the? What is the
All right,
save?
it's a
And I don't care.
20 foot radius sphere. So I'm hoping to get everyone. It's the biggest group I can.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, it's real
So-
big.
If you cast it right here, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah,
You can get everyone except for
except those
these
two.
two.
All right, it is a charisma savings throw.
Charisma saving throw. He's doing
hear what
calm
happened?
emotions.
Can I?
If you okay,
I
a
can't.
creature can.
fuck.
The problem is, a creature can choose to fail the savings throw if it wishes.
Yeah, you can choose to
Oh
fail.
no, I guess that's it.
You can't choose to
If a
succeed.
creature fails its savings throw, choose one of the following two effects: suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened, or you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile toward.
So I would say you're trying to make them indifferent about the people that they're fighting.
Yes, this indifference will end if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell or witnesses any of its friends being harmed. But hey, it's something.
All right,
It's
so
a charisma savings throw DC 17.
so
And that's
you three,
everybody.
Everybody except for Elric and Big Blue.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
And what am I doing?
3.
Charisma 3. So you fail.
Saving.
Sid
Yeah.
fails. Drift. You said it's a DC 17?
17.
Drift
Oh
with
my
a
God.
natural 19. And Silda with a 16. So two of them fail. The gunslinger still looks angry.
Okay.
We got a thing to report on this side.
I got a natural 20, which gives me a 23.
Nice. So you succeed as well. So you're still angry if you want to be, or you can choose to fail since you know Butch is the one. Butch is the one casting it.
I am casting it.
What did you get?
Well, I didn't roll because I'm going to choose to fail because
Okay, so
I
you
see
choose
Butch
to
doing
fail.
it.
You could just be having
Can I just choose my own emotion? Like, I'm not angry. I'm just annoyed.
That's fine. Well, you succeed against the spell, so yeah, you're choosing your own emotion. So fail. So the only people who succeed technically are the two that started it, basically.
Can I,
Anything else?
yeah, I'd like to follow up. I don't know this because I know we're allowed to talk.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a persuasion to say we are all intelligent creatures here. You are clearly not of the Feywild. Maybe we should not be fighting?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Do better than -1. That definitely fails the DC.
I'll keep that in mind. 17.
17.
The DC is 0 or higher.
Definitely a positive number.
So after
Clear zero.
the combination of your common emotions as well as the persuasion check, you hear the captain, or you can assume at this point is the captain. Listen, we are on the lookout. We are on the run from some people. We didn't know if you guys were part of that group or not. We are just trying to protect what is ours.
We just got here.
We didn't try to take your shit.
We don't know you.
You took our shit.
Yeah, because again, like I said, there are a lot of people of your guys' lineage, as it were, who've been trying to take shit from us. So we thought we would get the upper hand for once.
We have a human.
Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Orpheus.
I'm half human.
There's something uncanny about this.
It's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
Have you broken a mirror lately?
I tend to break mirrors quite often, actually.
I use the Sid voice for Orpheus.
I'm so confused.
This episode is titled Identity Crisis.
I cannot believe that Dad freaking posted that. But did you see what he posted beforehand?
Yeah, he called it.
Yeah, he did.
Can you all
I-
play 2 characters that time?
Yeah, I sent him a text. I was like, I can't believe you just said that.
I get it from him, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I guess everybody. Blue, can you hear me?
I canceled the spell. Sorry about that.
Everybody stand down. I don't think these guys are here to hurt us. Maybe we can, you see Drift kind of put his gun down. You see everybody kind of relax a little bit. What the hell are you guys doing here anyway?
Can we have our stuff back? like you shot me. I'm not retaliating at this point. Can I
put
just have my
bugs-
shit back?
I don't think you understand how badly I don't like bugs.
Listen. Would you like me to fancy finger you so that you can feel clean?
I would love that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, go ahead and
All
finger
right.
him.
I'm gonna so then
C finger.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It is an elite fingering. You're right.
Is that when you do it with your pinky out?
Always.
I feel pinky clean.
You're not fully clean unless you're pinky clean. Yes. So I cast fancy fingers.
All right. I don't like bugs.
I've heard you say that several times. I speak the same language you do. May I have my shit back? You shot me.
Captain,
I'm being pretty polite considering you shot me.
I mean,
Thrice. Thrice shot.
it is not my fault that you decided to jump in front of where my bullets were going.
You pointed your gun at me.
Captain.
Can I have
Captain.
my shit back?
Right. One second.
Yes, you overgrown appetizer.
You eat turtles?
I eat turtles.
He eats turtles.
I love playing your character.
It pains me so much too. I just want to play along.
No, it's fine. I've heard it from many elves before. And I know you are. Anyway, we're on a holy mission.
We're on a mission from God.
From God.
We've been sent to try and do
you
what we
Buster
can.
Poindexter now? Because that's what you actually. Oh my!
Oh my god.
So the multiverse planes are crashing together, and we're trying to stop that from happening.
I mean, that makes sense as to how we got here, too.
What do you mean?
We're not from here. We got sucked through a damn. So maybe we can take this conversation to someplace a little more safe and private.
I
got
have
a
a hut.
I got a ship.
I got nothing because I still don't have my shit back.
Drift, will you give her shit so she stops bitching over here?
I would love to stop bitching. I just want my shit.
Whatever we do, just don't go in the clearing over here.
My favorite thing is to stop bitching.
See him just kind of grab your bow and hand it to you. And
My
like,
favorite thing
here's
to
your,
do. Can't
here's your
stop
shit.
stopping.
Thank you.
Silda, will you give him back his weapons, please?
You can keep the little one. It's kind of a bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'll take it.
I thought I heard something that was really annoying.
Oh, did it talk to you?
Something talked to me, and I just do not have the energy or the patience
I think there's
to
a little,
deal with a voice in my head that's not my own.
I think there's a little paladin trapped in my sword.
Paladins are the worst.
Yeah.
So it was talking to you.
Oh,
You probably could have shared with the class.
which one are you right now?
Orpheus.
Now, if you would all be so kind, we can take this.
It's a dick.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Wait, you have a sword with a soul trapped in it?
I don't know. It's kind of a dick.
What does it say to you? Is that why it hurt you? Sorry, whoever you are.
We can discuss the voice coming from that sword later.
Oh my god.
Wait, you said you had a ship? Did you come
Yes.
here during a storm?
Something like that.
That has happened to us.
So let's get back to my ship before we. There's a lot of creepy shit in this forest that I would not like to deal with if I don't have to. So,
Before we go anywhere, what the hell is after you?
so again, that is a conversation that needs to be happen in a little more private of a locale. However, I will say that
Let it happen.
due to a deal gone bad, there's currently a group of people that are trying to come after me and my own, due to how can I say, unfair circumstances that they did not present to us while we were making the deal.
Were you selling kids?
I would love to go into more detail
Sorry, I
once
don't
we
know
get
what-
out of this forest
I don't know what
and
happened to my-
into
my
the
throat
safety of my ship. Please.
Captain,
Yeah, it seems really open and
voices coming
light
from
conversation, so this seems super safe.
So that's a risk I'm willing
going
to
to
take.
have this conversation,
So
and depending on what we hear,
I'm bitter.
we'll respond accordingly.
I will say now, since we're all more or less friends here, at this
Let's
point,
not speak too soon.
I got shot.
There's that F word again.
Bryce,
Come here. Healing.
I'm so mad.
I'm going to
chose
go
to be
ahead and I'm going to be upfront with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell on all of you that helps you transverse the distance to my ship a little easier. But I will make sure that you are all okay with that beforehand.
Oh, so now you want our consent.
Hey,
Got it. Yes. This time you have it. That's how consent works.
What about,
Yes.
What about Gwen? Do we need to leave her something?
It's
We should probably send her a
Who has
message.
the sending stone to
Thank you.
Gwen?
I do.
I didn't like that gun on the back of my head.
All right.
Maybe
Now,
we could do
if
that.
you would all be so kind as he reaches out and casts fly on all of you,
Oh my.
please follow me. You see Drift kind of
What is
knocks
this
his
shit?
boots together.
23 HP.
You see
thanks,
the
man.
crew themselves all one way or the other cast fly. And he's like, please follow me. He starts drifting up through
Oh, that's
the
tug, right? Or is it tail?
Nope, that's real.
Okay, cool, thanks.
He's
I would
Captain
really
Hook
like
and
to
Peter
learn
Pan at the
spells.
same time.
What is this shit?
The crew themselves start drifting up through the canopy.
Drift. Get it?
Are you all following?
Yes.
All right. As you crest through the top of the canopy, you notice that black spot that you two had seen. That spot off in the distance is actually hovering right above you, and what you see is this mass of interconnected vines and moving, like, basically you're looking up at the hull of a ship made out of completely and totally living vines that are all moving and intertwining with each other.
But bugs bother him.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying for this story.
It's not a rational fear.
Oh, okay. All right. I got a rational fear. All right.
And as you all follow them up past, you see, once you get past that bottom side, you see a deck, like a wooden deck and hull of a ship.
Man, this
And-
captain, he's got a good physique. Man, just thinking, Orpheus thinking to himself.
Orpheus
Impressive.
following behind, checking
Oh, we see the
Checking the
twinkle. We
goods.
see the twinkle in Orpheus's eye. Like we're like,
Does Orpheus have any fire spells?
Oh, God.
We can find out.
This wasn't what I expected to learn about Orpheus today, but here we are.
As you
If it's
all-
your
Those
reincarnation,
natural
is it
OnlyFans is gonna
still
be so
self-indulgent?
It's going to be lit.
it's gonna be so weird though.
Fire lit.
Oh no, I got the joke.
I know.
I do have Firebolt. We can make things happen.
Yep.
And I can absorb elements too.
For those of you
I
who
bet
may
you
be a
can.
little lost, go ahead and check out our Precious Cargo series. It's
Yep.
4 series, 1 shot.
Great
Honestly,
episodes.
One of my
Check 'em out.
favorites.
Yeah.
Such
Doing a
such
little-
a fun,
little
so
crossover
fun,
here.
guys. Please check it out.
So,
Phenomenal.
Really, really fun, and we'll share it. We'll share it too. Just
One
kind
of
of
the
tie
many-
the stories together. We'll
many
like reshare those.
layers of this bean dip.
It's so
what
many
we call
layers.
Those
Yeah.
natural ones.
But yeah,
So-
for sure, we can reshare those so that like everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, catch up on it. It's super fun,
So,
everybody.
as you all drift up and find yourselves landing on this deck of this ship, you see a few people, crewmen, and crew women. We don't gender shame here.
Crew members.
Crew people.
What a term. Gender shame.
I said the word, then it didn't come out the
Well,
word
what's
that I
funny
wanted
is
it
like
to
it's
say.
like I'm just like sitting here not being offended for like, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, oh, all right, cool, man.
We let other genders in. We just make them feel bad about these things.
Well, and when I heard gender, I thought I heard gender because Royal Rumble's tomorrow, so I got all kinds of wrestling stuff. I'm
geez,
like,
here we go.
Now I'm thinking of gingers.
You land on this this deck where you do see a few random vines still curling over the wooden handrails. You see a large center mast, and you see, or the sails attached almost look like plant material of some sort. The Flying Dutchman from Pirates of the Caribbean, how it all looked like like seaweed, basically. Welcome to my ship. Welcome to my home. Unfortunately, I lost my baby, but this is a.
What was
decent
your baby
replacement.
called?
The McFrigate.
The McFrigate.
Yep.
That's quite a name.
It was the terror of the skies.
You know, I've always been scared of the sea, but I've always dreamed of being a captain on the sea.
Sounds like a
is there
name
is there
somebody came
something
up
really
with on the
trusting
spot.
that you're feeling between the two of you, and you just can't fight this feeling anymore?
This, unfortunately, like I started to tell you guys,
You guys should go throw a pot together,
I think there's some discussion that needs to happen
like
first.
on a wheel.
I wish that I could cast like a love spell because I really want to see where this goes. Like
some sort of, like,
those
odd
natural only
masturbation.
fan art. Like
Me and Nick role playing me.
sort of like weird
tweak and
masturbation.
Craig.
It's very weird. It's very weird.
Yeah, this is definitely Tweak and Craig. Right
Captain,
now. Tweak and Craig.
we are on your ship.
Yes.
What the hell is after you?
So, to tell you that, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning.
Story.
Oh no.
Takes a long drag.
Rhett, do we have alcohol in the bag of holding?
Did we get the jug back?
No, we traded it.
Yeah, we don't have the jug.
Rhett quietly sobs.
It's at a bar in hell.
Serving nut milk. Why am I still doing the Sid voice?
Because it's fun. It's fun.
Because honestly,
great.
I want
It
to
is
do
great.
I
It's
want
a
to
ton
do
of fun.
Angel right now because like I want all of us to be this character. I think that we all just need to be different versions of Sid for one episode.
It's a great one-off.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
We're all
character.
Sid. You're all Sid.
All of
I
a
am
sudden, a
Sid.
drone shows up.
I am Sid, and so can you.
Now, to tell you what's haunting us, I'm gonna have to start a little bit and give you a little bit of backstory. So, me and my fellow compatriots here, we were commissioned to do a job. A job went sideways, as it is wont to do. That is neither here nor there. But have you ever heard of a dragon god?
Of course.
Yeah.
Can I roll history
Sure.
to see what I would know?
Absolutely.
Which dragon god?
The big nasty one with the 5 heads.
Tiamat.
Tiamat, yes. So there was this.
13?
You've heard of Tiamat.
Yeah, you've heard
basic cursory knowledge.
Yeah, you've heard of Tiamat. You fought the hand of Tiamat. You know that name came from somewhere.
Yeah.
So we were doing this job, and
Wait, hold on. You fought Tiamat.
I'm getting there. Do not rush me. I am getting there. There's a build-up that has to happen.
Aren't
so
we-
that way
Drift's
you
telling
We're
the
your
story
guests.
now.
Just tell us what you want.
When it,
I would like to apologize
Sonny
for our,
Wombo. That's me saying Jesus Christ.
Butch knows.
I'd like to apologize
Butch
for
is
our
not gonna
comrade.
judge right now.
She's going through some personal issues.
That's understandable. Now,
When you fought this dragon god, was it down a hand?
so you know about the hand of Tiamat too?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
killed him.
Yeah, it was a hand job.
We
killed.
we fought them as well before, and that's how we ended up face to face with this fucking big scaly motherfucker. And long story short, we were holding our own, and then she uppercutted through my ship.
The
We all-
McFrigate?
The McFrigate.
No!
was sundered in two. Now
Devastating.
I lit off.
Don't worry, they'll bring it back like once a year.
Let me tell you, this battle was glorious.
Monopoly
This
game.
was my piece de resistance. There was so much fire and so much destruction.
Oh my God,
just-
it is a hand job.
But alas, the McFrigate was lost, and the next thing we know, we're falling hundreds, if not thousands of feet down towards the planet.
I can't believe I just watched Nick roleplay my character have an orgasm thinking about explosions.
Previously on This Is What You Sound Like.
This is really some weird therapy session for Chris. We're examining his latent issues.
I'm sorry, I couldn't control it.
Oh my.
Neither could I.
Crying.
And then I cast Fancy Fingers again, just to be safe.
Oh,
Just to
man.
be safe. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. We need to pause. Chris is legitimately crying right now.
I'm Chris right now. I'm not Orpheus.
I just want to acknowledge this is how much fun we're having.
Oh,
We have not, as a group, drank enough for this to be this wild.
I've not
So
laughed
this
that
is
hard in a
fun.
while. It hurt. It hurt a little bit.
This is why in-persons are the most of the funs.
This is
So, where was I? Oh, the glorious explosions.
we really don't need to revisit. We get it.
Long story short, okay, I'll just cut to the chase here. Long story short,
You guys are fucking weird.
He's human.
Sounds like they do fuck weird. You're right.
Oh,
the McFrigate was lost. We were falling to the hard mother of Thessia below, and
Was it destroyed or can it be recovered?
Oh,
Destroyed.
it's gone. Next thing I knew, we fell through. We fell through some clouds. We ended up on this weird beach. That was about 2 years ago. Now,
Realization.
in that 2 years, my team we lost one. We lost our navigator, unfortunately, in the explosion. But without a ship, we had to make our way roaming through these lands that look like fucking cheese and other things you would find on a charcuterie board. Now,
Wait, there's cheese?
yeah, there was like a whole field of cheese. I don't know.
A field of
Eric,
cheese.
write that down.
We're going to revisit that. Please continue.
I believe
sounds amazing.
cheese makes seas.
Sailing the seas of cheese. I
yes,
mean,
yes.
we did spend some time sailing the seas of cheese. I was gonna get there.
I'd like
but
to
again,
seize all of that cheese for our own.
in that time,
Thank you, Captain.
basically we needed a ship, and I don't know how familiar you all are with the Feywild, but finding the materials for a ship are very difficult, and we did not have craftsmen among us who could build a ship. So unfortunately, the next best thing was to purchase a ship. What do you know about dealing with the Fae?
We have been here less than 24 hours and have already lost a word, lost a beanbag,
Oh, that
and
sounds
nearly
painful.
lost our sanity,
Sorry,
and apparently definitely lost our lunch.
Elric, are you saying he should leave it be? Is that what you'd say to go with the topic? Leave it be?
I swear to God, Arnon.
Yeah, Arden, you should probably leave it alone.
I swear to one of the gods that we believe in, or maybe one of the devils below. If we do not get out of here,
Now,
sorry, I'm a little upset.
I can tell. Now, unfortunately, we came across a certain group that kind of resides in power over some of the darker areas of the Feywild. They go by the Unseelie Court. I'm not sure if you've heard that term before, but
I already hate it.
Look, we'll get out of the Feywild as soon as you say leave, okay? Just say the word.
I'm going to assume
We're
that
out.
the way that they are fucking with you, that's the word that you...
You would be correct.
I'm gonna remember that.
Now,
Write it down next to fields of cheese.
I made a deal with a specific member of the Unseelie Court, who was the one who I assumed had hired you all to come find us and track us down and drag us back in. But
So that's why you're such an ass.
no, I'm an ass because I like being an ass.
Oh, all right. Hey, solidarity. All right, cool.
It's a choice. It's a lifestyle choice.
But
My gunshot wounds feel better. Now,
fantastic.
Now I'm.
I wasn't the one that
Alright.
shot you, but I appreciate my crewman who did shoot you.
Oh, all right. Things are turning for the worse again now.
Anyway,
The Unseelie.
the Unseelie Court, specifically a specific Fey, Archfey named Nintra, who made the deal, produced us this ship, asked for a few things in return. But we made a deal that once I finished my device, I would pay up in full. I'm still looking for the last piece of my device, and then I will find a way to pay them. But you are not the first. Sorry, I forgot. You guys were not sent by her, but you would not have been the first group that she has come to collect on
What
my
a-
debt.
What exactly is the amount of the debt?
About 150 souls.
Soul? Did you say souls? As in
yes.
people souls?
I mean, what's a person other than,
Well, hopefully not a foot. The sole of your foot.
Yeah,
As in-
could it perhaps be a DSW, like a shoe warehouse?
Yeah, absolutely.
High heels.
The terms and the conditions were left rather vague, as they are wont to do with the Fey.
Hey, we know how the Fae work. Let's get 150 shoes. Let's get this guy out of this situation.
However,
75 pairs, right?
Right.
Yeah, we can do that. I have that in
Totally.
my house
Totally. Right.
right now.
You probably got at least a dozen in the bag, right?
Her family's rich. We can definitely get 150 shoes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you also need this missing piece to your device.
indeed, this missing piece of the device, which I'm hoping will get us far away from Nitra and the ability to. I mean, I am a man of my word. However, I also know a faulty deal when I see one, and if I can jump away, in a manner of speaking, without fulfilling my side of the bargain, I will absolutely do so.
Arnon, what's the symbol of the general in this room?
The cauldron.
Cauldron. Any connection to the Unseelie?
I don't believe so, unfortunately.
Have you heard of the Twilight Coven?
I have actually. I believe they have some dealings with the Unseelie Court on an occasion.
This
that-
wasn't a hag that you made a deal with, was it?
No, I don't. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what Nitra is. She is not of a creature that I've ever seen before.
What does she look like?
Hold on 1 second, as I recall. So,
As you refresh your recollection.
as I refresh my recollection, which I like
I
to
just
call
want us all to be Southern.
Safari.
It's a fun accent.
Yeah, I really just want us all to be Southern. I feel like it would just be so much more charming.
So Nitra goes by the moniker of the Princess of Shadowglass.
That
She
sounds
looks.
It's a very specific
That sounds like a problem.
kingdom.
That sounds like you need a cleaning crew.
If you were to
Like,
take
Sounds like
one of your
get some
kind,
Windex.
sounds like a 2 a.m. commercial.
if you were to take one of your
CBS
kind, but
deal.
Drow,
Right
yeah.
after the
Then
king of like
make
insulation.
their hair and cloaks and stuff almost smoke-like,
Precision door garage door.
and God damn it, extend their hands into more like long, pointy, fey-like talons
Her
almost.
husband can permanently waterproof your basement.
I hate it
Glowing
already.
blue
Business
eyes.
on the job.
You made a deal with.
Listen, we needed a ship, and that was the only way we could get a ship.
We're gonna talk about how that was foolish later. Where is the last piece of the device? Let's get
We're
started
still
on
trying
that.
to find that,
You're still trying to
unfortunately.
find. Okay.
So, we got a ping, a magical ping that it would have been around this area. I felt it down in my down
Down in your plums.
down in the plum.
What is the
Down
Drift is
in
coming
his
back again.
beanbags, perhaps.
What is
Down the
the
bloom.
thing?
Don't say that. That
Sorry.
hurts. It hurts.
I'm sorry.
It still hurts.
I didn't mean to hurt you like that.
I need to
Sorry.
find my peat bag.
Captain, I am a cleric that serves a goddess of divination. What is the thing?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah. Right, that's what we're asking.
Right there?
Here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure
Where?
Oh my god. This
Arden,
is-
I'm with
thi-
you. I
Who's
know.
on first?
This is not
What?
the
No,
time.
what's on second? So, I do not know the physical properties of and it's not a specific item that I'm looking for. It is an item that does a specific thing. It could take the form of a lot of different physical objects. It's just the properties that I need to incorporate into the device I've been building
That does
that'll
what?
get us. It will get us the hell off of this plane. It'll help us dance through the cosmos from one place to another.
And how do we? I mean, you seem like an honor-bound, trustworthy sort.
I appreciate your
Undoubtedly.
candor, sir. There's something about you.
Yeah, I know.
Every time he
I just feel like there's a connection here. But how?
Seemed like a good, honest, upright, just very moral.
Yes. Clearly, he works out. Clearly, he studies. Clearly,
And I never felt this way before.
Okay.
but how do we know that this isn't some kind of trickery to complete your 150 souls request?
Well, if I'm trying to get 150 souls, your what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ain't gonna do me a lot of good now, is it?
Down payment.
I didn't think of that.
This thing
I mean, he's
that'll-
gonna give you a down payment.
This thing that'll help you dance around time and space.
Not time and space, just dance between the planes.
Does it put out 1.21 gigawatts?
It might. I haven't measured the. I'm a bit of an inventor myself. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but I don't know if you all have
Anything
heard of
creative.
stories.
Anything I'd be
Do you
familiar
like
with
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought you might.
Anything you've been familiar with?
that you invented?
I say it to you in
See,
Infernal,
most of the
so
things that
that's-
I've invented, I've kept on my ship, which unfortunately blew up, as we talked about before. I don't invent for other people. I invent for my the gain of my crew.
You have any patents registered? Or
Stink
pending?
finger.
I got a guy that swabs the deck whose name is Patton.
Patent?
Yeah,
Oswald.
was that what you're talking about?
No.
General?
Like a registered patent.
I think what he's trying to say is that no one except for his crew has seen anything he's made, which means we're taking him at his word.
My word
Like-
is gold.
I like to roll insight.
Go for it.
Like if my father had been on the ball, he would have had the patent for that little thing that you can drain one ketchup bottle into the other ketchup bottle with. But
he
he
seems
never
legit.
filed the patent. So have you filed any patents?
I have not filed any patents.
What can I roll to determine? Now, Butch is not terribly familiar with the pheromones of humans, only turtles. He's
Where is this going?
see if anything's
Everywhere
happening
that you've pointed it.
Whatever you're thinking of doing to Sid, you don't do it. Okay?
Leave Sid alone.
Yeah, would it be like is it perception?
mind.
Like how do we figure out like if he's full of shit?
Insight.
Inside.
Yeah, insight.
Whatever. It's not gonna hurt anything.
I don't know human pheromones at all.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
It's not a high enough roll to do anything. So
So
I'm just sitting here being dumb.
Bottom
he
line
seems
is-
on the up and up.
we needed a ship. She provided us with a ship. I am in the process of finding the last piece to help us escape here and hopefully take us far away from Nintra and the Unseelie.
Well, since it's in this area and I'm here, I could do what I can to divine at least what direction to look for it.
So I can tell you what we're looking for. So we're looking for a device. Like I said, I haven't seen the actual physical. It's just the energies that I'm needing. I've created a device that will more or less open up a gateway and use our ship as a conduit to move between planes. I have the amplifier and everything created and attached to the ship and tied in. I have calculated the all of the mathematics for the size of this this field that I need to create. The only thing left is something to actually generate the energy of to allow us to switch the planes.
This guy's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Yes, but he still hasn't found
What he's
What
looking
he's
for?
looking for.
I
Should
I
we
have
help
some
him?
crew here that have some mystical means of locating objects. And
They have the spell locate object.
I mean, when you put it that way, it just doesn't sound nearly as cool now, does it?
I should probably let you in on something. This might not be obvious. I'm a wizard. I am very familiar with that kind of magic.
Elric, don't patronize the man.
I might
Now.
patronize this man.
Who are you?
You can patronize us
Contagious.
at patreon.com/thosenatural1.
He's infatuated.
Now, like I said, this crew member of mine performed the ritual, and it pointed us in the general area that we found you guys in. Somewhere down there is an object that will open up, that has the potential energy to open up a dimensional gateway and transport people through the planes. You all haven't seen anything like that, have you, while you were down there?
We have been here less than 24 hours.
That doesn't answer my question. My question
Okay.
is whether or not you know of an object that
No.
does that.
Okay, no,
Found a
no, we have
clearing
not.
that makes you
We've
drunk.
been accosted too many times.
Yes, we did find a clearing of drunkenness.
It was right near where you found us.
And, well, shit. And none of you know of any objects that will open up an interdimensional
No, but
or
it's
let
probably,
you transport between
It's probably
planes.
buried at the center of that clearing.
What about?
No.
Deception check?
No, wait. Can I say no?
No, because he's the one that has
Can
the.
I- okay,
no,
can I
because he's
help
the
him?
one. No, not on this one, because he's the one that's doing it.
But I cleared my throat, so I can't.
Elric's very
Can't
deceptive.
see.
How are you
I
going to
believe
help
in him.
him deceive?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But silver tongue.
no,
You want to use it. I get it.
I get it. There'll be time for that.
Wait.
You said deception? Mm-hmm. The phrasing.
Deception. Discreet.
It's 17.
Pretty good.
God damn it! Why is Sid's insight only +1?
It's not his job.
My bad.
What kind of
Well,
captain are you? You
that's
can't even read your
I
unfortunate.
don't remember what Big Blue had.
He's focused on other things, like big explosions in the sky and,
That's a good point.
His
Big
next
Blue
cigarette.
is
Big
right
Blue's a
there.
face.
Insight is +0.
Oh well.
Let's see what happens with Big Blue. Though,
Shot in the
since he's-
dark.
That's a 17 on the die.
Sorry.
Captain, I think they might be hiding something.
Listen,
Well?
it's not reliable.
Well, that's the joy of the device.
Are you
that
talking
I
about the
have.
cursed object we have?
I am. It's just, but it's not reliable.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't need it to be reliable. I need the energy that it produces.
No. See, that was given to us by a devil man named Hugh.
Wait, are
Well,
you talking about Elric
Hugh,
Annie's of sneaking?
Are you talking?
That's not.
It wouldn't be a Mr. Hugh Percival
those
Lacrosse,
do
would
not
it be?
work.
How the hell do you know that?
Because he's the one that hired us on that godforsaken mission that ended us here 2 years ago.
And he's the
Okay,
one
like,
that gave us a
fuck that
thing
guy.
that takes us where we don't want to go.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing: the designs of the machine that I made, I just need the energy that thing produces. The machine that I make is what will harness that and determine where the ship
we
will
need
go.
that.
Okay,
That's
to go.
incredible,
Yeah,
Captain.
Butch, I'm going to clear something up right now. The item isn't cursed. Our wayward traveling was, unfortunately, a skill issue.
Well, it feels pretty cursed to me.
We
Okay.
went to a few levels of hell because of this thing. Just a warning. I spent a long time down there.
First
It's not
time
a
on
great.
accident,
Wouldn't recommend.
A couple times after
A
that.
lot of fire, though. A lot of fire.
Yeah, fire's sweet.
Fire is fantastic.
my
I do love it.
Fire bad.
I don't
You're a fan of fire.
I am a fan of fire.
Oh, that's interesting.
maybe
We should
don't-
talk later.
Do you know
Absolutely.
Infernal? I bet he'd love to teach you Infernal. He's a great teacher if you guys want to spend some time together.
Oh my god.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. What's the world like without learning worldly languages or otherworldly languages? You know?
I'm going to
No, he does not.
produce the amulet.
No.
This is an amulet of the plains.
Well then, That's would explain why my crew was drawn here.
What was the locate object spell cast within the last 24 hours?
It was.
They need a description for them to get particularly close, and
The description we used was an object that has the ability to transport people between the planes, and it gave us a general vicinity around this area.
right. Using this, do you have any idea whether or not this amulet is going to withstand your using it or not?
Well, that's the fun thing about what I do. I don't know exactly what's going to happen until I do it. That's
trust
just
him.
kind of how I roll.
Right.
Well, clearly we have something you need.
I
Perhaps, how can you be of assistance to us?
I believe I have something you need, too.
What might that be?
A mode of reliable transportation.
How reliable?
You're standing on it.
Isn't that kelp
Captain, that
hanging
still
from the
doesn't
mast?
answer our question.
Yeah, that's not an answer.
Doesn't seem like it's been flying very long.
We're standing on a
This-
platform. Cool.
This ship has been flying without a problem for damn near 2 years now.
It's no McFrigate.
Unfortunately, nothing will ever be the McFrigate. Rest in peace.
Captain, what's the name of the ship?
I did not name this ship.
Oh.
The McDigget.
What was the name it gave itself?
I hate it. In
This
the
is
best way.
Now you hate it.
This ship that we're on,
Dig
which
it,
is
sucker?
God damn it. This ship that we are on, which has been our blessing as well as our prison over the past 2 years as we've been stuck here, is the Whispering Grace.
Right.
Why did that sound so shitty?
Well,
It's because Elric's kind of in a shitty mood right now.
our first destination was intended to be towards that constellation over there.
More specifically, we're looking for wherever the hell the Twilight Coven is.
If you plan on making this deal, you're going to have to remain here for a little while.
I mean, we've been here for 2 years. A couple more days won't hurt us. Now,
Man, see, I knew I liked this guy.
there's a few other points of business that we can discuss, and maybe we can come up with a agreement that works for all of us. As well, the amulet that you have there would be our main priority. There's potentially something else that we might ask of you if you're up to a challenge.
I think maybe if the two of you just stare into each other's eyes long enough, the deal will come.
Or just go into a back
There have been
room
worse
and-
fates.
Time goes by.
Oh, no.
Time
What challenge are you talking about?
so much.
So, unfortunately, as
It wasn't me this time.
No, it wasn't
Your
this time.
love.
Unfortunately, as you know, dealing with the Fae is tricky business, and as of right now, our only options, due to the nature of our circumstances, have been either to produce 150 souls for this Nintra, or run and hope for the best. There's a third option that we did not think about until running into you, Gal, who seem like the formidable type. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
And this Orpheus starts kind of like feeling himself a little bit, like puffing out his chest, like standing up a little straighter,
What are you doing?
a little proud.
I need your love.
Clearly, a little pride showing in his face.
Where are they?
Have
and
you
how
been working
powerful do
out?
they look?
Look at him. Like, this is the most excited I've been. It's like it's like pulling me out of my depression. I just want to see you two kids get together so bad.
Oh, no.
So they
Weekend Craig.
the heart of the Unseelie is deep within the forest.
Purely plutonic.
Quite a ways, a couple
What's
days journey
plutonic?
by
Elemental relationship.
by airship in the city of Shinalestra.
You're gonna have to write that down.
Oh, I will. I'll take you there. If you
No, I'm
will.
talking to Elric.
I will write that down.
Thank you.
One of the problems of having been here less than 24 hours is that we're really bad at navigating.
I understand that.
We would need to basically be walked over there.
I mean, I'm more than willing to take you.
Okay,
Unfortunately, I understand the navigation issue. Well, like I said, we lost our navigator in the crash. It's taking us a little bit of extra time to figure all this shit out ourselves.
No offense, Captain, but I think our fighter might get distracted if you were to come along personally.
Oh, really?
But perhaps...
What do you mean, Elric?
I think you know what I mean. Perhaps someone else amongst your crew
Well-
that you trust.
Here's the rub. Unfortunately, part of this
That's not going to help either.
unfortunately, part of this deal that we made kind of bound us to no one aboard this ship can do any kind of physical harm to Nintra. So the only thing that we can do is provide you a lift to the city.
That's all we would need.
Better than an Uber.
It is.
Yeah.
Because fantasy Ubers exist. Now that we've established that. If you don't mind, we could probably do with a rest before we engage in combat.
Absolutely. It'll, like I said, it'll be a few days' journey. If you want to leave now, it'll take us a few days to get there.
How many quarters do you have? Do some people need to like share?
My door is always open.
Thank you, Captain. Second turtle.
But we're gonna quarters on the other side.
There's
We want to be more near the
Butch,
kitchen.
I love you.
Butch, we want to be near the kitchen.
there's
Like,
plenty
that's
of
probably too far away.
plenty of
Yeah.
hammocks downstairs.
I
that'll
might
fit
need
all of them.
advice.
That's okay. We can ask him later. You know, like let's let him. He's being very kind.
I'm not the DM. Take inspiration. That was fucking brilliant.
Our chef is down there finishing up some lunch right now. If you would like to imbibe in something. And
Butch has already left the room.
Thank you, Captain.
just the only thing I ask is that you all behave yourself while you're on my ship.
Oh, that's boring. I mean, we won't set anything on fire.
Got
Like,
any
I've done that
booze?
before, but I won't do it here.
I'm sorry.
You got any
Don't
booze?
threaten him
We
with a
do.
good
We got
time.
some. We restocked last time. We were. I mean, things are a little scarce here in the Fae, but we were able to find a few loads of stuff. I have a private selection in my quarters. If you would like to.
Come around the back door.
Gross.
Private selection.
Yeah. I do have a private selection in my quarters if you are interested.
I'm just gonna.
Just might take you up on that offer, Captain.
Oh my god.
Happening. Rhett's morale is all the way back up. Everything's great.
So
Well-
Butch was not here for the him being told to behave himself because he's already down in the galley.
Welcome everyone to the Whispering Grace.
And I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
play like a very like soft song, like no singing, just instrumental, just like very soft mandolin sounds.
Is that name like set?
In the vines,
painted in?
kissed by the moonlight.
You're asking him. I mean, unfortunately, you know it's bad luck to rename a ship in mid journey.
See the whispering grits?
Grace.
Orpheus, can I talk to you for a second?
You always
Sure,
hear
Orpheus, sure.
I'm like, as you pass by, I'm just gonna like fancy fingers you really quick, just so you like really cleaned up and like looking good. It's just gonna be like.
I didn't intend for this to go so intensely into one direction.
Listen, I'm just having a great time. All right.
But I guess I gotta own it now.
Yeah.
Point is, Orpheus, you look amazing.
You know what? We're taught that we need to love ourselves before we can love anybody else, and I think that that's a really important lesson for this
towards the
episode.
constellation
You know?
Thanks, Red. Thanks.
But no. Okay.
I mean, actually, RuPaul said that.
That's what.
Orpheus,
For some reason, I thought towards the seating cord.
Yeah, that's what they
What are you
were
doing?
saying. Taking you towards
What-
the unsealy.
What do you mean?
first.
I think you know what I mean.
I mean, he's an admirable guy. I mean, he's the captain of a big ship, and he fought a dragon god.
Hey,
The size of the ship doesn't matter.
listen to me.
I'm sure he can manage the motion of the ocean. All right.
Okay,
The
I
seas
need
of
you to
cheese.
listen very close to what I'm saying. He just met you.
This is
crazy. I can't go any further with that song because we don't have the copyright.
Here's my
But
firebolt. So call me maybe.
I swear to God.
Like you can't marry a man you just met.
Mary, what? He's a cool guy. I admire him.
Or-
There's a lot to
Orpheus?
like.
You just met him. He's strange.
Sure is.
You don't want to go around picking up strange.
What do these guys know? Hey, you know
just-
what?
I'm just-
sneaky cheeks over here.
I was
He's
just
always
trying to
sneaking
get
them
us some
cheeks
free
over to
booze.
Amisra. Do your thing,
Right.
dude.
Okay,
Thanks, Red.
First of all,
To be fair, Butch
First
has done
of
nothing to
all-
pick up strange. 1, 2, 3.
I've at least known Amisra for more than a week. More than a.
But it had to start somewhere with your awkward asses.
It did have to start somewhere, and it started somewhere.
Butch helped.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I'll let
Butch,
you believe that.
thanks for stopping that whole mess. That
that
wasn't
could've-
going well.
That could have gone.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I would have regretted
Out of
hurting that man.
hand. I could have ended it, but we're not going to talk about that. Orpheus.
Hey, you know what? And I'm
you-
glad I'm the
you-
only one that got shot. I think that's fine. You know,
Oh, that. Yeah,
I'm cool
no,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm all right with it now.
I mean, if anybody had to.
It should have been me. You know, I mean, I was the mouthiest. I was being the bitchiest. It's cool, but this guy's pretty cool. Like, I don't love it, but he's pretty.
Right.
He's cool.
Right.
He's cool.
Right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
Stepped out of my
Human to
comfort
half
zone.
human. Like the guy's cool. The guy's cool.
On the same way, William.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We're talking in Infernal, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. we're like high fiving.
I'm
He's a
stereotyping.
pirate
I'm
who
typecast.
already has a
Sounds
history
cool.
of very bad deals.
You don't. How do you know he's a pirate? He never said he was a pirate. How
Have you seen this crew?
I mean,
also not
all
gonna-
sailors are a strange bunch. Yeah, look at us.
I mean, I was gonna say,
Arnon
look at-
stabs
look at
everybody he
us.
meets.
Saying you got the assist.
Look at that captain. You
I
see that,
picked up what
Captain?
you were putting down.
Yeah,
He sees nothing.
I see
He
him.
sees only that captain.
You think he's got another cigar?
I sure
you,
he's
I
got
bet he
something you can
does.
smoke.
All I'm going to.
Oh man. Double up.
This is get out of hand.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Somebody's blue.
Be careful.
He's still mad about his being back.
It would behoove us not to trust these people immediately.
I feel
You're
like
right,
that we
you're
go
right.
in the opposite
I mean, I
direction
do
a little too often.
I do find it a little convenient that he owes 150 souls and just found a big group of souls to exchange.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Be careful. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Also, don't do anything I would do.
apparently do nothing.
Okay, there's a gray area somewhere between those two. That's where I want you to operate while we're in the Feywild.
The only place it's only where the sneakiest of cheeks operate.
Oh my god.
I'll try to behave. Thank you.
I say something about the clap of my ass cheeks exactly once, and I'm never going to live that down.
Orpheus just kind of like stands at the side of the ship and just kind of flexes his armor a little bit. Just, I'll behave.
I won't.
Oh no.
Like ever.
That's all I'm saying. Just be careful.
Infernal. You got this, man. Do whatever you want. I believe in you.
Do whatever you want. Go hog wild.
Creek and Krieg in Infernal.
Chicken and sea.
We're just two crazy humans trapped in the Feywild.
Who's gonna know?
Yeah. Listen, you guys maybe haven't seen humans in a while. Like, hey, why not? You know?
Elric, if you don't want me to go talk to the captain, just tell me to leave. Just tell me to leave, and I won't talk to the captain.
I'm not going to tell
He
you
can't
not to
say
talk
that
to the
word,
captain.
so it's fine.
I'm not.
That's the point.
I'm not going to
Jokes
tell
are
you
funnier when you explain them.
to not to. Listen.
You get it. I had to.
I didn't get it. It took me a minute.
Yeah, that's why. Because
There
I
you go.
knew.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Listen.
I've already said I'll behave.
Okay.
We're okay, Elric. We're okay.
Okay.
Remember, I had calm emotions cast on me, and there's nothing going on.
Oh, that faded along.
Yeah, I was gonna say that spell.
Pretty sure
dropped.
that lasts like a minute.
I love that you
Check his arcana.
Your watch that doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's a hair past a freckle.
So, as the captain walks up, after you guys walk away after having this conversation, the captain walks up next to the short little blue-scaled halfling that's currently manning the wheel. The ship is yours. You are free to move about the cabin.
Time for food. And go
Armin's
down to the
gonna
mess
go
hall.
over to the edge of the deck and just vomit up everything he kept in.
Let it all out, brother.
I don't like it. Why'd that happen? Why is Reddit?
Reddit's weird. I can't explain Reddit to you.
All right. Anyway, so you're going to vomit. What are the rest of you doing?
What did I miss?
Yeah, it is. We're going down into the mess hall, and we're going to get some food from the cook.
I knew you were going to do that.
Butch is already eating if he can be.
So you walk down these steps into this mess hall, and behind this counter, you see this small little brunette halfling in a red chef's hat and a brown robe, with this big ass meat cleaver, like slamming into some indistinguishable chunk of meat. And she looks up and she's like, "Oh, hello. Who are you? Where did
We're
never seen you before?"
We are guests at the behest of Captain Sid.
Oh, he told you his name. I see.
Oh.
Yes, we.
Sure. Can I?
He made sure that we weren't Fey.
Fantastic. Can I get you something?
Literally anything.
Yeah, what are you making?
We've had a terrible day.
The captain did say that you're a fantastic cook.
Oh, that was very sweet of him. Unfortunately, my selection here in the Feywild is a little limited, so I just have to basically prepare whatever.
Is there anything
Do you
a
guys
little
remember,
easy
do I
on
have
the
anything
stomach?
in the bag of holding that was like materials to cook? I honestly can't remember if we had like any
Rations.
any,
Yeah, I
like-
think you had rations.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we
rations.
still had like some.
Maybe
Mealy
barrels full of
rations.
chocolate
chocolate-covered grasshoppers. Yeah, that I'm sure are nasty at this
And the
point.
beef jerky.
Oh, yeah,
I got
no.
beef jerky.
Beef jerky. Yeah, he got a bunch of beef jerky.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Butch
So
bought.
then we can
Butch,
really, like,
Butch bought the beef
contribute.
jerky
Okay.
for and gave it to him.
Nothing to contribute then. Okay.
Okay, well,
Is there
currently
something
I'm
easy on
working
the
on-
stomachs? Because our friends here, they had quite a bit of
a
bowel unrest.
A little bit
I mean,
of a
I'm
bender.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've had a bit of a day.
Okay. Currently,
And I'm open to anything because I didn't have a bit of a day.
currently, I'm working on a bit of displacer beast meat. It's a little gamey. It's not quite as palatable as most meats we find back home, but it is edible. So, and with the right seasonings, I mean, it at least becomes somewhat.
You had me at Displacer Beast.
Okay. Well, I will cook a couple steaks up, a couple pieces, and if you look over there, we have a bar with a little bit of rum and wine, as well as
That's
some
what I'm talking about.
potable water and things of that sort right over there. So please help yourself, and I will get you your food as soon as possible.
Much
Morpheus,
appreciated.
just
Thank you.
without waiting for Elric to speak, just walks straight to the rum.
And I follow him.
Butch is currently making himself a rum and water.
Like
Okay.
I turn around and see the two of you are already going.
We're gonna.
I should have expected.
We're gonna.
It's
we're
good
gonna,
for the
we're
stomach.
Gonna behave this time. We're gonna behave this time. We won't overdo it. We just want to drink. Promise.
They're not going to behave this time.
Why wouldn't we behave?
Well, you know what? My deception is quite high. You might be unsure. I don't know.
Okay. You might be lying. You might be telling the truth.
I'm just curious what it would be if I had to check.
They're not going to behave this time.
You still have the
What was
amulet,
it?
right?
I do still have the
Okay.
amulet. It's like I for damn sure didn't give it up.
That's how I know you're not lying.
I'm going to just go over to a table and just wait for food before I do anything booze
Fantastic.
related.
I actually do. Like I'm drinking with him, but I am just still doing like some instrumentals. Like
Sure.
nothing
I'm,
too intense.
I'm
Just
looking
like
for the
picking along.
peanuts.
Fantastic.
Are there any dried nuts?
Sure.
I will exercise
They-
self-control and not eat all of them.
Okay, so these dried nuts that you find don't look like anything.
No, I'm going to leave at least half.
Don't look like anything you've seen before.
Oh, okay.
On.
You
Brazilian
grab
nuts.
a
These are
handful
strange nuts.
yeah.
and you
Unfamiliar nuts.
take a bite out of
Handful
one,
of
and
strange nuts.
a handful of strangers' nuts.
No. Not what they are.
A handful of strange nuts, and there's different shapes, different sizes, different colors.
Aha, texture.
You take a bite of one, and it tastes more or less like a peanut.
Okay.
Then you grab another one that's a little redder in texture, and you pop that in your mouth, and it almost tastes like a strawberry,
Okay.
but with the texture of a nut.
Nice.
And then each one that you taste has a different flavor of some sort of either fruit, vegetable. There's a couple that taste like meat. There's a couple that taste like just straight up grass and dirt.
Okay.
Kind of like an every flavored beans type
But
situation,
nuts.
but nuts.
Oh,
That's
God.
nuts.
So, Arnon, what are you doing? Besides
Staring off
vomiting.
the edge of the ship, wondering where the missing half of myself on the ship is that everyone else seems to have found here. And then I'll come down to the galley and make an appletini.
Fantastic.
Apple
Morpheus.
nut teeny.
I have a large mug full of rum after having downed several, and am
You have many
lingering on the
counterparts here.
deck outside the captain's cabin.
Lingering on the deck outside.
Lingering on the deck.
Oh, I got quite a few.
Fantastic.
Like, oh, maybe he'll walk by.
Given the metaphysics, Butch is probably having a conversation with the chef.
Come over and straighten it out.
Fantastic. All right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break
Start
because
rubbing
it
between the
is
plates.
10 till 9. It's just about our 2-hour mark. So give us a little bit of time.
We're at still $5.99. One
more. Come on.
press.
One more subscriber
Somebody hit
That's
that subscribe
fantastic.
button.
You can
do it.
one.
Just one.
on YouTube. Do it.
All right, so we will be back in a little bit. Probably be a little longer than normal, as it usually is for our in-person, because we have food to eat. So stick with us. Enjoy our awesome whole screen.
They did it!
Yes! Thank you. We love you. And now you get a glorious fanfic of Orpheus and Captain Sid.
So, on that note, we'll be back in just a little bit.
Orphan seed.
About 10 o'clock, or about 10 minutes. So stick with us, and we will be right back. And we are back. Thank you all for sticking with us for that longer than normal break, because live sessions and we actually can hang out and talk.
And we like each
They're
other.
all live.
Even if
Each
like
other.
during the sessions, like
in
sometimes
person,
we get,
you
it
know
gets
what I mean.
intense.
They're all
fans.
live.
We get in
That was the legal disclaimer.
So,
No,
as we join back up, Orpheus is standing precariously outside of the captain's cabins with his glass of. The rest of you are down in the mess hall. What are you doing?
Sipping on appletini. Just as Arnon does.
Extra
You can really
teeny?
taste. You can really
Extra
taste.
apple.
Oh,
You can really taste the apples.
My familiar is at this point flying onto the ship.
Yeah, this.
Drift's like, what the fuck?
Captain, we got another one.
Alec, can you remind me what exactly it looks like?
I'll put it in the player trap.
I expected a raven. What I got was a raven who's been through some hard times.
You got a Chernobyl.
hard pass.
Chernobyl raven? No. Does it have like extra eyes?
It might.
Oh.
The Feywilds were real weird when it comes to summoning things. I would not recommend.
Did you put the warlock one in front of Sam's thing on purpose?
No, I didn't.
It's still in chat.
Amazing. Amazing.
Right now.
Oh,
He re-added it.
Yeah.
re-added.
So,
Yeah, because it was also, here it is from Tuesday. We did this today.
so,
It's
so
razzed with red raspberry.
up
sure
onto deck.
Still like this.
That is pretty razzy.
Try this one. I think the brownie
Can I
died.
heal
He's like that.
this poor bird and like just make
You
it
tried that
normal?
on Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's a new day.
He's like that.
No,
Yes,
it's
it is.
actually it's the same day.
He's like that parrot.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Kill me!
I'm sure whatever you would do would go a long way towards healing its feelings. Outside of that, it's got 1 HP. It's not going to do anything.
I can prepare remove curse tomorrow.
Do not spend an entire 3rd level spell.
Then it'll just say, what the heck?
Softens the blow.
That was Butch level.
Yeah, that was a good Butch pun.
Yeah, it was.
that was actually really good. But yeah, my unfortunately misshapen familiar makes his way towards me.
Easy enough. Yeah. Flies down. From the corner, you see Drift sitting there. He's
That's
like,
my strong wing.
What the fuck is that ugly ass thing?
An unfortunate product of summoning magic.
It's good.
That is an
wasn't
AI
ready for it.
art bird.
Yeah, that
oh,
is
no.
unfortunate for sure. That is a word that I would use for it as well.
Does it have a goose? head?
It's got a goose head.
If any among
Gotta
your
count its
compatriots
talents.
here
It's
has
not a
summoning magic,
It's creepy.
I would not recommend using it while on this plane.
Yeah, the things on this plane can be a little bit weird. Like I said, like my captain said, we've been here for about 2 years, so it's been, we've had our unfair share of the weird and the absurd here.
Wait. I'm going to, for a moment, not follow my own advice, and I'm going to conjure minor elementals just to see what happens.
What are you conjuring?
I am going to cast conjure minor elementals, and I'm summoning dust methods.
They look like little tornadoes, little dust devils. They look just like what you would expect.
Wait a minute.
I'm saying, maybe that's how it's supposed to look here.
I mean,
wonder
we
if it
see
looks-
some weird shit here, and it would not surprise me. The Fae is full of some obscene creatures.
Yeah, I dismiss my dust methods immediately because they don't show up as misshapen as my raven.
Okay, metaphysical question here.
Mm-hmm.
The familiars that you summon, is it always the same creature, or is it a manifestation of the essence of a creature?
These creatures all come from a plane that I pick, be it celestial, fey, or infernal.
I understand that, but does it retain the memories of its previous summon? Is it the same being?
I have no idea.
It's not a thing that you've thought to think about?
I don't have the spell Speak with Animals, so I've just kind of taken them at their action in my command.
That's very transactional. That's fine.
Oh, that they come when I need them, and then they leave back to where they came from, to whatever they were doing, when I don't.
Private thoughts are private.
Mm-hmm. I dare not ask what they actually think. I'm terrified. I don't know why Bruce was talking back in the Shadowfell. Probably some dark, strange magic. But yeah. Questions I've never thought to ask. But yeah, I'm just going to do what I can to try to feed my bird.
Fantastic. Anyone else doing anything specific?
Are we traveling?
Yeah, you guys are traveling. He said the captain said it would probably take a couple days to get to your destination.
I'd be working on that short rest we never finished
I finished
Fantastic.
mine.
with my Appletini.
Just lingering,
Just lingering.
looking at the
Do you
stars.
have to let it linger?
Nice.
It's the prettiest song about a fart ever written.
I knew it was coming, and yet I was still. Talk about the oldest joke in my brother's repertoire. That joke's been told since the 90s.
It's a good joke.
Sounds like a classic.
Classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still worked on me.
Oh, gosh. All right, so to sum up, we are headed to where first?
The Unseelie Court.
Shinalestra is the name of the city that you are headed towards.
I'm sorry?
Shina
Shina
ELES
ELES
TRA.
TRA. Sounds like a fat replacement. All right.
This man's unhinged.
Oh my gosh.
Food additive, Butch does not wish to repeat.
Speaking of food additives, I think this might be a good time to share my dental prevention
Oh God.
for the Feywild.
Oh.
I've gotten what they call in the UK a bit of fairy floss for everyone. As
Is
we,
it Skittles flavored?
it is Skittles branded. It was the only fairy floss I could find
That's amazing.
in stores.
Cool. Thank you.
That is
Thank you, good
incredible.
And one for our host.
I appreciate
Oh,
that.
that's so fun. Oh, I love it.
And what's the name of this boat?
The Whispering Grace.
The Whispering Grits.
Grits.
Nope.
Yeah.
McDigget.
The McDigget.
McDigget.
You gotta spin a Rooney around until they go in the right direction.
God damn it.
Let's see, and it looks like it's made entirely of tree roots.
The underside of the hull looks like it's completely made out of like living vines that are constantly twisting and
Twerking.
riling.
Like a Klingon dinner.
Yeah. And the sails
Ship Twix for a living.
look like
That ship to work.
Riker's not a fan.
God damn it. The sails look like almost like kelp or some sort of plant-like material.
It's a living hull.
Above board, yes, it's a living hull.
Wow. Super
Butch,
excited.
go ahead and make me a history check for real quick.
Go, die. Okay. 4 on the die means I have a 4 total on my roll.
Okay, never mind.
Impressive.
I'm casting the sending spell.
Okay. Who are you sending?
My best friend.
Okay.
Dude, I got a stone. You want the stone?
It's too late.
That is an interesting flavor.
I mean, it's from the Feywild, so temper your expectations.
Skittles Cotton Candy, if you would like to sponsor us, feel free to drop us an email.
Yeah, we'll tell you how we really feel.
And then we'll
Not regular
we'll
fucking
encourage
Skittles.
everyone to taste the rainbow.
I was unprepared.
That's the distinction we make here. It's like, we'll take cotton candy. Your actual, like, name brand thing, on the other hand, nah.
I would like to say for the
Somebody's
record,
gonna draw the line
Skittles
somewhere.
did personally apologize to me on Twitter for getting rid of the lime green Skittle, because every year on the dot, I would send them a tweet complaining about how they got rid of lime Skittles
You know they brought it
in the
back.
bag and put green apple in it.
the
And then when they brought them
bathroom
back
to
as
the
part of their
courthouse.
campaign,
Just a-
they apologized to a bunch of people that had been tweeting them for years
That's
and
amazing.
gave them a coupon for a free bag of Skittles.
That's
Sending
awesome.
spell.
Okay.
I was stoked
Incredible.
when they
Shout out to Skittles for bringing
Yeah.
back lime.
big skit.
Dearest Gwen, headed to Unseelie Court, Sheena Lestra, aboard the Whispering Grits. Made of living vines, look for kelp sails. Be careful, be safe.
Yours, Butch.
That did feel like an actual letter.
Indeed.
My dearest Mr. Deadlift. Thank you for your kind words of update. The winds here do not blow favorably. I will make my way to your vessel as soon
Post haste.
as soon as the weather doth allow.
I couldn't have done it better myself.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
What in the...
That was so Gwen.
That was absolutely Gwen. There was
I got dirty fingers. I forgot.
Sam, I hope you're actually watching us. If you are, let us know in Discord.
If not, you're doing a great job making that chili, and I'm really proud of you.
This is the bathroom in the courthouse.
So,
Oh my god.
Buttons.
buttons. Oh God. Anyway,
Depressing.
as at this point, you're probably looking at mid-afternoon time-wise. Short rests have been taken. Food has been eaten. Are you still lingering outside of the captain's quarters?
I am, if it counts as a rest.
I mean, lingering is light activity, so yes, I would say.
All right, cool.
Spilling over to languishing.
Is Elric on deck? Or is he still?
I think at this point, after eating, I would have been on deck for like most of the trip.
Okay. Then I'll start a conversation with Elric.
Open the galley.
Elric, there's just something that's bothering me about this whole thing.
What do you mean?
If we go and defeat this creature with our new allies, how do we know that the ship will stay intact?
We don't.
Somebody should talk to the captain about this.
I know who's best suited, I think.
If you would like to talk to the captain, or perhaps along with Rhett, as persuasive as she can be.
I mean, I'm happy to stand outside in case my assistance is needed.
You know, Rhett, I would really like it if you came and watched our conversation. And
Okay.
Just helped.
I'm happy to come and watch that convetion.
You know,
I'm happy to participate.
I mean, I'll admit.
However you need.
I'm seeing two people looking at each other, and one person just going like,
If there's one thing this conversation needs, it's some Grundle tractor.
I look at you, and you look at me. I look at you.
You needed that cigar. Hey-oh!
Cha, cha, cha.
Nick, the thing is, everyone grieves in their own way.
Indeed. Some need an extra.
I just
couple
need some
people.
inspiration for new songs. So I'm here. I'm ready.
Tonight on Matchmaker, it's Rhett.
Singing your new hit, Brokeback.
And it's like a weird pop-up video type thing of like just like weird facts about each person
So-
as like the conversation.
So above board, Orpheus, not quite grasping his own feelings, subconsciously does want to go talk to the captain
Yeah.
because he admires the captain, and maybe there's a little bit more there.
Yeah. I think,
Who knows?
I think
Who's
that
to
there's-
say?
there-
Out
I
of
think-
all
But-
of the things that I thought would happen, this was not one of them.
weird.
And I am-
and in person doesn't go the way you thought it would.
This is the result of peer pressure. I hope you're all proud of yourselves.
I'm here for it.
Now,
Let's
now,
go.
when this started,
Now-
because in jest, when this started, I really was just like, oh, this is fun because it's two humans, and Orpheus hasn't seen like another human for a while, and maybe just admires this guy because he's like in a high rank.
That
and,
was
like,
the intent.
That was like, and he like admires this person, and
then
like,
you made it weird.
listen. But then I encouraged it to be weird because I am amused. So
So, all of what I just said,
yeah,
Orpheus does want Rhett there
Yeah.
to assist him in interrogating this guy because he
Yeah.
knows he's not the most observant person.
I'm here. I got it.
All right. Just to clarify.
So are you going to see the captain?
Yes.
We
With
are
Rhett.
going to see the captain.
You're going to see. You walk up, knock on the captain's quarters. You hear, "Yeah, coming." As you enter, you see this nicely. Actually, would you like to explain what Captain Sid's cabin would look like on this living hull of a vessel?
I am so excited.
Actually, remind me, was that kid still with us?
No.
Okay. I had to remember.
That's right, the kid did go missing at the end.
Yeah, we saw her.
As you look around Captain Sid's quarters, there's quite a interesting display
Well,
of
triple, you're not here.
explosive compounds. There's piles of powder all over the place, dark gray, strange powder you're not familiar with. There's little hints of accidents, so to speak, during experimentation.
Like seagulls?
Cindered pieces of wood and vine dangling from the ceiling. You see the on the back of the captain's quarters where the big window is, there's a prominently displayed dwarven tablet with a wreath of flowers around it.
Wreath of flowers.
You can interpret from the wreath that it's likely a memoriam to somebody important.
I speak Dwarvish. What does it say?
Well, if you recall, it was.
So much beard play.
The runes that were used to inscribe that on the tablet.
And below the tablet with the wreath on it, there's a single burning candle that seems to never melt down.
I believe that's called an onomatopoeia.
Scott, I hate you.
I love you.
My cheeks can't take it anymore. It hurts.
Why don't we do every week?
We need to end this campaign so I can play my bard.
As you walk in, you see Captain Sid standing there, and he is not currently adorned as he is. He's standing there in what our culture likes to call a white wife beater.
Oh, I was really hoping that he was dressed like sexy Picard. You know how sometimes Picard will be in his quarters and he has sexy satin on?
Yeah.
You know, sexy Picard.
He's got
Sexy
the leather work gloves.
Chest.
He's got leather work gloves. He's got the cigar hanging out of his mouth.
One.
He's
What are
got
you doing in there?
Does he have the dad bod suck-in stomach?
Only when somebody walks in.
He's got the goggles down, and you see him currently working
His sexy Picard.
It's version.
on something on a small
My pony.
small
Let's ride it.
workbench on the
Do
side.
it.
He's like, look
It
What can I
does need
do?
to be a Magic Mike scene. Can he just be working on something and he's he just has his mask down. He's like, oh God, I hate it because it's great.
I'm just a bachelor. I can't afford the copyright.
Is he woodworking?
Let's do it.
Will be.
Ride it.
what can I do?
Throwing on a
My floor.
circle.
Oh, okay.
What can I do you for?
Well, Captain, I don't mean to be any kind of bother to you, but
no bother. At least not yet.
I have some concerns about this escapade we're about to go on.
All ears. Your touch.
This ship, it was created by this Archfey, right?
She procured it, yes.
Did you put anything in the terms that should the Archfey fall, that the ship won't also fall?
I see your concern. I don't believe that would be a case. The magic that she used, she didn't. It's not necessarily tied to her physical form so much as it was just a creation spell that her and a few of her underlings, as it were able to perform. It's not a concern that I've really thought of.
In the debt, is the debt not magically tied to this vessel? Should the Fae fall, are we sure the debt will be gone?
Oh, I mean, if the Fae falls, who is there to collect the debt?
Well, the Fae does work weird. I'm not used to this environment. I'm used to hell.
It takes
Yeah. Normal old hell.
normal old burning
Yep.
fiery hell.
You ever been to hell, Captain?
Not that I recall.
Felt the warmth of the fires of hell late into the evening. It's just a question. I'm just kidding.
Orpheus looks at Rhett, clearly embarrassed, and goes, no. Like nudges her. Stop it.
Stop blowing it.
You're embarrassing me. Stop it.
I understand your
I felt
concern.
it's lovely. It can be. I mean, it's
Fire is a lovely element.
agreed.
Now,
Eat the food.
is not a concern that I've had. I don't believe that. I mean, I guess anything is possible, but I don't believe that it would benefit the Fae, and I don't believe it would benefit Nintra in any specific way to put that in the deal itself. So, I mean, if she's gone, what the hell does she care?
Do you think she anticipates we're coming?
No. I mean, that's why she specifically put it into the contract that anyone myself and any member of my crew could not physically harm her. But you are not my crew.
Are there
least not
specific
yet.
souls that would need to be part of that? Like, say we come across souls that we may not deem as important as others. Would that be an
I
appropriate
like the way
payment?
you think. And yes, I mean, there was no specific information about the quality of the souls that were given.
You think those little fuckers that stole your bean bags got souls?
My personal feelings
Oh, we're not.
about them aside.
You two are not there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's right.
taking souls and digging holes.
I like the way you think.
We think similarly.
I can tell. Just how similar are we talking?
I'm saying we.
I'm
Okay. Yeah. Same team.
Captain, we've been drinking your fine rum here. It's, my comrade Rhett and I, we're both fond of a good drink or two. You seem like a man who knows your way around a drink. Would you have something a little spicier here on the captain's quarters?
I thought you would never ask. Please, have a seat.
All right.
He walks over. Walks over to a cabinet, pulls it open, grabs this glass bottle with this like kind of amber colored liquid in it.
Giving himself a drink.
I saved this vintage from my finest company.
Whining and dining himself.
Grabs the cork with his teeth and boom, pops it out. Grabs a couple of 3 glasses.
I can't handle this.
Does bitch hear that?
Do you have any more? Do you perchance have any additional cigars? Like, we'd love to join you in that.
Absolutely. Pulls out a box.
As well. Beautiful, thank you.
Hands one to you as well. Now,
Much obliged, Captain.
hands the cups. Now, this is a fun little thing that I found. Actually took from Nintra's personal reserve.
I kind of look over at Rhett like, And in one swig, Orpheus takes it all.
Down this whole thing. The best way to describe this would be if you took the cinnamon and the burn of Fireball.
He drinks Fireball.
Of course he does.
But added that to like the
His finest vintage.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to say, imagine if you took the cinnamon challenge.
the burn of Fireball added to the kind of
The smoothness.
of Jaeger.
Oh God! Ew. Oh man.
The smoothness of Jaeger.
Can we just say like Basil Hayden's at least? Damn, bro. Ugh.
Oh my
It's
god.
smooth
God.
as sandpaper.
Exactly.
Captain Sid is
It's
awesome.
like, oh God.
Oh man.
Who drinks this?
This happens to be my favorite thing that I.
It's whiskey and motor oil. That's what it is.
A drink for every masochist.
It reminds me of simpler times.
Just drink gin.
With that, Orpheus is just kind of like stunned for a moment. Oh. It's been a while since I drank something that exhilarating.
Indeed.
Can I have some more, Captain?
Absolutely.
And then I cast Unseen Servant so that like the Unseen Servant just continuously like
Just pours the
pours
wine-
like
oh, yeah.
as needed. Stands
Absolutely.
by.
Captain, I'm sure you got some tales to tell. Why don't you share a story or two?
God damn.
2 years of history.
You crafty son of a bitch.
I hate it. I did this to myself.
Say the smoothness of Four Loko, but
That's a pity.
So smooth it got outlawed. Now,
you guys are gonna keep playing Slap and Tickle. I'm going to my map room. Whoa! There's ghosts.
I could sit here and indulge you in stories all night long of my adventures on this unfortunately named vessel, or my pride and joy, the McFrigate. Or
Could wrestle.
Special wrestle? Special wrestle.
You seem like a big strong man.
Really pushing it now.
I love to feel your power.
Yes.
Swab the deck.
She knew exactly what I was fishing for.
That actually wasn't a bad. That wasn't a bad impression.
That was pretty good.
It's a little too good.
Yeah. Now I'm uncomfortable with myself.
Classic. Man versus man. Exercise of raw power.
I think you've made a huge mistake.
I have made a terrible, terrible mistake.
This is all canon, by the way.
It absolutely is all good.
own Royal Rumble.
Oh my, the olive oil's gone rancid.
Ret the ref, here she comes.
There's room on the deck.
Now,
You put those football pads on.
why don't you?
And nothing else.
Oh my god, I haven't thought about that in years.
Please continue.
Stream is so
Are
unhinged.
you sure you want me to?
You can just fade to black. It's always an option.
Now, I could indulge you with stories of my time on the McFrigate
Roll me a d20.
as long as throughout the night. However, I am much more interested in finding out how you all ended up here.
What would you say, Rhett? We came together under horrible circumstances, fought a few people, killed a lot of people,
Yeah.
took a few trips to hell.
A few, yeah, a few.
Yeah, multiple.
Had
Multiple
some.
trips to hell.
My dad died recently. That wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, not a great moment.
Oh.
Our mom has the hots for our other comrade, Arnon. It's very
Sonny Moonbow.
It's not even Sehenin anymore. It's just Sunny.
I think most people go with Mystic Seer because it's got that
Mystic Seer.
sound on it.
Yeah,
Sonny
we
Moonbow's
did
so
fight a
low.
vampire. That
Jesus
was
Christ.
kind of cool.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want to
We,
fighting a vampire.
we had like a whole wall of fire to kind of block the vampire. It was,
I'm sorry,
It was
you-
pretty awesome.
What was that?
A wall of fire.
Oh,
Wall
I
of
killed
fire.
a dragon
Wall of fire.
and then I put its
Yeah.
blood on my face.
Was there fire involved?
There's always fire involved. I've set some ships on fire. That was sweet too. I love fire.
Excuse me, Captain. Do you have a window that I can open?
We can have the servant open it.
That'd be great. Orpheus stands up, walks over, having taken one more swig of the new cinnamon motor oil, smooth as Jaeger, and then uses his dragon breath spell
Oh my god.
to breathe fire to exhaust the excess alcohol out the window.
That's amazing.
No.
You've activated his trap card.
I don't know how many steps your mind took, but
Just to.
Look,
Oh no.
I think we established that passive seduction is a thing.
Well. Is it hot in here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, Captain. That was rude of me.
You didn't think that was hot?
we paused this episode of Nick Helps Chris Play with Himself to remind you of our Patreon. Patreon.com/StillsNaturalOnes. You can support future content of the quality you see here today.
Yeah.
And it really, with 5 episodes a month, the minimum, the base, it's only $1 episode.
It's $1 an episode.
$1 an episode. That's less than,
That's less than one iTunes song.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you.
Yeah.
You get maybe 3 minutes of content for $1.29.
Yeah.
But like for us, I mean
Yeah.
hours.
Hours.
Self-indulgence is killing me inside. Just want you all to know.
Now,
You can watch Chris kill himself inside.
It's
Listen to
we
it.
are going to go ahead.
it's a lot of bang that you're getting for your buck.
Yeah, a lot of cheeks. A lot of cheeks, a lot of bang, a lot of bean bags.
Hot
Whoa.
fire breath action.
Whoa.
Kind of looks
Whoa.
across to both of you.
Joey Lawrence? Like, what are you doing?
Whoa.
Please move on. please do something.
I think something's being done.
I'm sober.
Butch would like
worse
to
when I'm
cast a
sober.
level 6 spell, move to next scene.
As he kind of looks back between you and just.
I think that we just give him the gist of like what we've done, and like from his
Yeah.
point forward, I like very general overview of what
General
we did.
overview?
And
I
and
think
then
the three of
what we-
us could have a lot of fun.
I agree. I think we're
And
reckless in the fun
scene.
way.
Oh, work.
I've been really trying, baby.
So, as this debauchery
Transpires, yeah.
is happening,
As you fade to gunpowder.
what are the three of you doing?
Smelling sulfur.
I'm discussing the finer points of the culinary arts with the halfling.
Oh, I love that.
Very nice.
I'm gonna go actually talk to Arnon.
Good, because I'm about to jump off the side of the ship.
And you don't even know why. You just feel it.
It's a compulsion.
Should take the tablet with you.
Arnon. Are you all right?
I'm a bit out of my territory here.
Out of our element, as it were.
Yeah. See, the thing about Hells is you're shown what you get, you know. Pretty straightforward. It's so tricksy here.
It's putting it mildly.
Some whiskey, motor oil.
God damn. It really lingers.
Do you have to?
Your sword.
Yeah,
Have-
it sucks.
I knew that. You would. I don't know if you told anybody else, but I'm almost certain you told me at one point.
Yeah, I did. You and Butch.
Yeah. Has it been giving you any trouble?
One time when we were in hell, it spoke up and asked why I was wasting my time. It's very determined to go after a certain type of villain, apparently. I need to find a replacement.
Has it been giving you more trouble as time's gone on?
Not since that instant. I feel like sometimes it just forgets it's a thing.
It might be in our best interest to find you a replacement. Something less invasive.
Something less dead set.
Less demanding.
Yeah. I don't know if it's stuck on... I assume it's stuck on vampires.
You'd think having killed the premier vampire, it would have actually eased up.
No, it just seems to have gotten more bloodthirsty. Kind of the old chestnut about revenge. That old chestnut.
Right. Stare not at monsters for too long, lest you risk becoming one.
It's kind of like an underlying theme from my school.
And that I'm at least casually aware of what happens at those schools. Or at least one of them. How many of those schools actually have werewolves?
I would say most of them.
As long as they have that under control.
It's a different path of the same school.
Speaking of path, the being that you've been in contact with, how often do you hear from them?
Again, sometimes I think she forgets she exists. No. It seems as of late I can seek her out, perhaps because we've shown to be helpful at getting what she wants. She's put us on a path, and we've been good at that path.
Getting what she wants.
Well, I did have that concern to begin with, and had Butch ask his god about the entity, and she confirmed with him that her desires aligned with ours, at least.
Let's hope that holds.
Yeah, I was leery of her to begin with as well, but Butch's conversation helped with that. And the fact that I think she makes me better.
Let's hope that holds too.
I was in a rather dark place before she found me. I can admit that now.
Does that have anything to do with the lady that came to our camp that one time?
She was the last of a series of things that started with the hand. I believe I've told you all that story.
Yeah, you did.
There were some dark times on my own, and Lamia was I thought a light. But it turns out perhaps not.
Seems we've all got something of a dark past before this adventure we seem to find ourselves on. Though you wouldn't tell looking at Butch. I don't think I've ever seen... One, I don't think I've ever seen a turtle before seeing Butch, and two, I don't think I've ever seen anything on two legs that happens to be that relentlessly hopeful.
I'd say he's easily the best of us.
You're not wrong. Let's hope we don't do any...
Are you glad our path seems to have eliminated the need to go back to your home?
You know, I thought I would say yes to a question like that, but I think I'm just running away. Avoiding dealing with my family.
Well, I'm sure if you have a necessary detour there, we would all support that.
You two hear a small explosion happening inside the captain's quarters.
Sounds like somebody finished.
God damn.
Or somebody started. I am afraid of going back home. Because that's where that dragon came from. Every time I have killed one of those mind flayers or anything connected to them, I feel like I'm getting closer to feeling vindicated about leaving home.
I, for one, would certainly like to find the one that got Gwen and almost got me.
Me too. I shudder to think about how connected my father is to all this. I don't really know how connected, given how young I was, but I don't think I told anyone, but I know of at least one time in the Underdark where we almost encountered him. And one time on above ground that we could have encountered him. Starting to wonder if I had. Maybe I could have said or done something to prevent that mind flayer dragon from happening.
I don't think there's anything but darkness and frustration down that road.
I have a knack for that.
It's like I said with Strahd. That was his choice, not ours.
You're probably right. I'm going to do what I can to not have myself stuck in the past that way.
I'll lower my voice to continue this bass off. Okay, thanks. Good talk.
And yeah, we can continue talking.
I don't
God,
even think
that is the most pungent explosion smell I've ever encountered. What the hell are they burning in there?
I'm not sure. It is rather pungent.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it.
Perhaps we should find the next available chance to sell this sun sword. I don't even know if it would be good in the hands of someone like Butch. It's just got its own drive, self-righteous drive. I think we just need to be rid of it.
You're probably right about that.
It served its purpose, I think.
Let's hope that when it's sold, it stays away.
Are you worried about the amulet? Giving it over?
Add that to the list of things I'm worried about.
Eventually, you'll be able to do that without an amulet, right?
As with most magic spells, I need the scroll for me to be able to do that reliably. And let's just say, add that to the list of scrolls that I am desperately searching for.
And that we probably can't afford. Rat's voice in your head.
It's just that somewhere deep in the recesses of my mind, the treasury that is Rhett is saying, we probably can't afford that yet. we need more money.
Oh, that voice.
We only have my parents' money right now. It's limited.
So I'll be working on learning cooking proficiency.
Nice.
What was that shit you made that one time?
That's exactly what it was.
Boiled head soup.
It made everybody sick.
No, that was Gwen made the boiled head soup. That was
I'm pretty
her
sure
soup.
he used the ingredients.
Oh, God.
I used something I shouldn't have used.
You made something that made people sick. I forget
Yeah.
what it was, like
Yeah.
stew or something weird.
We had Eowyn's stew from.
Oh God. We're just watching those this week, so yeah. Just
Watch, I'll take the chef feet and no
good.
one will ever eat my feet.
I'm just gonna bring the chat to life, because why not? In the distance, you see just random flashes of light coming from the captain's quarters, and just loud, hysterical buffoonery, and small little explosions and pops here and there. You see Rhett just next to the window with her mandolin shooting flames as she's playing after Sid has enchanted the device. and Orpheus giving various creatures on the deck dragon's breath and just shooting up in the air as they get drunker and drunker.
yeah, and we've just been taking turns like using the axes to like pin each other to like to the walls and then calling it back just to watch it, like who can fall the furthest without getting hurt. Like
I feel like Elric and I are just going to stare off into the distance for a while.
Yeah, we're staring off
Nighttime brooding.
Yes.
into the middle distance.
It's like
You guys are
that.
brooding.
just very stoic.
You guys are
Of course you're
that
brooding.
meme that was like the tower in the city with like Batman and Daredevil and Spawn and Spider-Man all standing in line waiting for their turn to brood.
I feel like we're
I have a
kind of
scheduled
like
brood on this gargoyle.
like Duel doing the Pablo Escobar meme from Narcos. Where he's just different brooding positions, like in the swing, and yeah,
I hate
We're
the
having
Feywild.
a brood off after our base off.
Whoa.
and we're just having our axe off.
We've just like gotten so bassy
Laughing my
that
axe
nobody
off.
can hear what we're saying anymore. So it just looks like we're brooding.
We've turned into like human subwoofers. It's like
The resonance frequency is so deep. You can feel it before you hear it.
808s. Dump it.
If there's nothing else for the evening, you all find yourselves throughout the evening, doing your activities.
You're the DM. You're telling us what we're doing.
the song is "I'm an Axeman."
So,
I love to stick 'em. I love
Yeah,
to
you do.
hit 'em. I'm an Axeman.
Did you watch the recent mid range where that song was featured?
The recent one now?
Mid range that we made, Gwen Part 2.
No.
Yeah,
where
the
you sang
X-Man.
that song?
That's like my. I mean, it's a wrestling thing, so I'm gonna sing it all the time. You know what I mean? Like
so
You can count on that.
Mr. Ass.
you all take more or less a rest,
Long rest.
a long rest in the evening.
Cover all those spell slots I just used.
As your body starts feeling like it's dawn, of course, throughout the night, the sky doesn't change, the sun never fully sets. Morning arises, and you are free to move about the cabin.
Are we hungover?
Oh, yeah.
Magically, yes.
You're now free to move about the cabin.
You two, did you stay in the captain's cabin all night?
Brown chicken,
Yeah.
brown cow.
I mean, as long as we didn't burn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the two of you, we'll start with you. As you start to awake, you hear the captain laying there, snoring. Suddenly, shit, that might work. He gets up and starts throwing clothes on and everything.
I didn't know that he was naked.
So he was clearly undressed.
This is new information. I didn't know that Sid was nude.
You
Captain's-
probably blacked out then.
It was a frat party, baby.
Pulls his pants out from under you.
Yeah, Captain Sid sleeps in the buff. I believe that's canon.
Just imagine like Will Ferrell. What was his early movie?
Old school.
Old School. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, just running around.
So, you're my boy, Blue. Shit, that just might work. Starts throwing clothes on. He's like, hey, what's your wizard friend's name? Elric. Starts screaming while he's like throwing clothes on and like running out the door. He's like, Elric.
I'm asleep. I hear this and
He's like up on deck. He's like, all hands.
this is the worst way to wake up. I hate this place. I hate it.
All hands. I need the wizard. Oh my god. God damn. What the hell did we do last night? Where's the wizard?
But what we did last night, I wrote it down in lyrics.
Like me,
so
myself,
we could
and
reference
Irene.
it later.
Where he goes
Yes,
to the bathroom the morning after.
Captain.
Why am I peeing like I just had? I didn't put it in there.
Oh my god.
Great movie.
I had.
Remember when we thought we went too far with the sexy mushroom eating?
We SNL'd it.
Good times. Good times.
That amulet. I think I figured out how to make it work.
You figured out now.
It came to me in a dream, oddly enough. Really weird, fucked up dream, but bottom line is I think I figured out what I need to do. Y'all up for an experiment?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I clearly know that the two of you are up for experimenting. We figured that out last night.
As Orpheus straps his armor in backwards.
Now,
What? I need you to explain exactly what kind of experiment you're talking about.
Come with me to the helm, and I'll
I
show
am
you.
afraid to.
Helm. Trust him, Elric. He's good at experiments.
I didn't. Okay.
All right, so
So are we.
Someone
I'm
bring
sewing
me-
the axe marks on my clothes, just like sewing it back up.
can someone please bring me some coffee?
Unseen servant goes away to go get it for you.
So he stands up and he's like,
but puts a little bit of that whiskey in there for you.
Hell yeah,
Just a
thank
touch.
you. Absolutely.
Hair of the dog.
I appreciate that.
Fireball Jaeger.
I don't know why
Jaeger
that
ball?
seemed like the thing Captain Sid would drink.
I mean,
you
it
think,
preludes
the thing
a-
is Captain Sid thinks it's like a fine, quality drink, and like that just makes me.
Tell me that's
Certainly
not
rare.
so.
That's on character.
100%.
Yeah,
That's
I just-
100% nailed
Yeah.
it. Yep.
I'm
And you
just
see-
thinking it's like he likes it because it has
and
fire.
Fire
in it.
Jaeger.
He just likes it because it has fire in it.
You see,
It probably burns good.
you see Big Blue at the wheel. He's like, all right,
You can
Blue,
set it on fire.
Blue, hold us still. I got some explaining to do to our newest comrade here. And he starts going into some technical mumbo jumbo. That some of the stuff you catch, some of the stuff you don't. It's more engineering terms and stuff. And
He's an intelligence-based class. I'm an intelligence-based
you
class.
get
I
the
some
gist
of
of it. Absolutely. He's like, so I had and this vision came to me last night. I think I know how to make this work, but it's gonna be tricky, and I feel like now, before we go into these fights and everything, I think we should do a little field test. What do you think, there, Mr. Elric?
Preparation is the better part of planning.
Absolutely.
Exactly what kind of field test are you talking about?
I'm talking about seeing if my idea works.
Okay, you still haven't specified. Is this an explosive? Is this a...
No, this is the fucking machine, the plane moving, jumping thingy that I've been working on.
How exactly do you plan on...
All right, stop it with the technical terms, okay?
I'm
You're
saying
losing us with your jargon.
Okay, what does a field test for this look like?
Jargon.
Are you trying to transport
this-
I
something?
think it's a boat
I
with
put
like
that
2 sails.
in
I
here.
thought that was a junk.
I press the buttons and see what the fuck happens. What do you say there, Elric? You up for a little crazy?
Give me a minute.
Just how crazy do you want to get?
You want to get nuts?
You want to get nuts?
Is that what you're telling? You want to get nuts?
You ever dance with the devil in pale moonlight?
Oh, gee.
Okay, let's. It's probably the stupid. Sure.
All right.
Why not?
Woo! All right, let's go.
Woo!
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 I don't know why
Going around Rick Flarin.
I don't know why my Sid is like some sort of weird amalgamation of Sid and freaking Negan, but it's working.
Sid, Negan, and Drift.
Yeah.
All combined.
All right. So
Probably the only person in this room who's never seen The Walking Dead.
after like season 5, you're not missing anything.
That's right. I didn't miss anything. I
So-
feel like I
Yeah.
think I'm all right.
All right. So he takes
It's
May I?
That's what you missed.
Against my better
okay.
judgment.
That's pretty funny.
So you take the amulet, or he takes the amulet from
Gotcha,
you.
bro.
You see him kind of like bite down on his cigar, and he's like grabbing a couple things,
forgot
and you
one
see like
Oh yeah, that happens like 600 times an episode.
he pops open this console right next to the steering wheel,
And 64.
and you
Pop it open.
you see him like messing with some wires and stuff in there, and
yeah,
kind
they're
of
on the
like
cartridge.
starts wiring in the amulet itself. Kind of uses a little bit of flame to carve a circle, like about roughly the same size of the amulet in the top cover. You see him in there for about 15, 20, 30 minutes, connecting shit and doing a couple little spells and arcane casting and stuff like that.
I am furiously taking notes.
He finally slams the lid down, and you see the center of the amulet sticking out from that. He's like, all right, Blue, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to go ahead and take control here for this one. Hold on to your butts.
Yeah. Sam Jackson.
I love not me
Sam.
playing me. It's so good. I'm so entertained right now.
I've literally had my friends tell me that was one of their favorite characters in our whole thing.
Hold on to your butts.
I'd like
and
to
he
point
just
out that your Revivify spell is currently asleep.
he bites down on his cigar. You see him
Oh,
pressing,
you'll know if we need it.
pressing a few buttons. You see the amulet start glowing, and like the fucking like doomsday button, he just slams his hand down on the button. Doom. Yeah, let's see if this worked. Slams the button down. You see, like, suddenly the air and everything starts shifting into almost like this rainbow haze around you as the ambient noise just starts becoming quiet around you to where all you can hear is like the flutter of the sails. That silence that almost hurts your head. The lack of any sound. It sounds like you just walked into one of the best sound-treated rooms recording studios ever.
You're just hearing your blood pumping.
Exactly. You just that. The rainbow haze starts filling out as you start feeling the momentum kick up. You start feeling like you're being pushed back as the ship starts sailing into this almost like Rainbow Bridge Bifrost type thing. All of a sudden, all of you below deck, you start feeling momentum pick up. Like you just increasing speed. Suddenly you see that light go to a full-on rainbow to black. And you see around you just complete blackness for a second. Then you see a small dot of light ahead of you. Oh no, they're gone
We're going down the Willy Wonka tunnel.
Yeah.
I thought we were going through the Pink Floyd prism.
That sounds way more fun.
As that dot gets larger, and then suddenly the momentum hits or stops, and it's almost like slamming into a wall as you have to catch yourself on your feet as the ship stops, and you find yourself floating in the air over a vast ocean.
And then float
Blue-
on my Modest Mouse starts playing.
Blue skin.
Because it's the 90s sometimes. And that's how like transitions work.
Early odds.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
Blue ocean, a few white clouds dot the surrounding. Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Big money, no whammy, no whammy. That is a 15.
15? Fantastic. All right.
Is it actually fantastic?
All right.
We're going to find out.
So,
What kind of dragon is in the water plane?
you find yourself over this vast ocean. What are you doing?
I'm looking around. I'm
like,
trying
well-
to see if I can...
At least we didn't blow up. That's a good thing, I guess. That's less entertaining, but at least we're still alive. And I would say that it worked. We are no longer in the Feywild.
That
I feel like it was white.
shit.
Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
My beans!
I know, I was going to say, oh, buddy, I'm sorry about
I
your
forgot
beans.
my bee!
I'm sorry about your bean bag, dude.
Oh,
We have to go back.
we have to go back!
I need a morning chaser. Anybody else want a
mean-
morning chaser?
Yeah.
Okay,
Technically,
okay.
we
I got
do
you.
Send
have
the
to go
unseen
back
servant again.
because one of our targets is there.
Yeah, and our druid.
And our drone!
Yeah. Yep. I think Butch was up all night talking with Murray about the various people we've left behind and lost.
Are you?
Oh no.
You know
Then he
what?
woke up being slammed.
Are you making best friends cross story?
I'm sorry, but in every story,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It
It's
keeps
just-
happening.
She's charming.
it's an elemental force.
So, Elric, isn't there like some kind of time restraint on your gem or whatever? He says as he takes a sip of rum.
Well, the good thing about if my calculations are correct, it shouldn't affect us. We should be able to do this whenever the fuck we want.
Nice.
That is a very impressive workaround.
It's a trick.
We need to go back.
We need to go back. We'll get there. Don't
I
you
didn't
worry there.
I didn't say immediately.
We will get there. We're not done. Trust me.
Elric's very sensitive about his beanbag. He doesn't want to leave it behind.
You do not fathom the power of a bag of beans.
At this point, from up in the barrel at the top of the mast, you hear, "There's land that way." Well, shit. I guess we're not over full water anyway. All right, turn us towards there. Let's see where we are.
For a minute there, I was worried we were on the elemental plane of water again.
I hope we
Again.
don't run into that cervix guy.
I'm almost certain that's not his name, but yes, I also hope we don't run into him either.
Yeah, Captain, don't you have a navigator or something?
Like a Lincoln,
Did
perhaps?
you not hear me explain that our navigator was lost in the explosion?
Right. Sorry. I was lost in your eyes. I'm sorry.
As you should be.
Is anybody else super uncomfortable?
No.
I think Butch came up on deck just when that was said.
It's like
Answer.
now.
You feel
Is
the-
anyone super uncomfortable now?
the ship
Because
list towards port and head towards the spit of land.
Wait. Are we over open water?
Oh yeah, we did a little experiment, my turtle friend,
Okay, why are we not fishing?
because we just got here.
You
but
can fish.
there's- How high up are we?
Probably about 300-400 feet.
Yeah, we need to get lower.
Well, first off, we're trying to figure out where we are. There's some land over here. We're about to.
That's fine. Oh, wait.
we're going to figure out where we are,
Arnon,
what this plane is, if we can get to the bottom of that.
what do you know about fairy fish?
I mean, they're just as valid as regular fish.
What? Valid?
This is the kind of conversation that happens in like an RPG when you just can't help but talk to every NPC in the field.
You've hit talk for like the 5th time on the one character. It's like
I used to be an adventurer like you before I took an arrow to the knee.
I want to
Fairy
know
fish
how
are valid.
tasty they are.
I want to talk about our relationship.
Let's get back to the real issue at hand.
I have a message for you.
Fairy fish?
Your eyes only. Let's
Like,
see.
do you mean can you eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't give them your name.
Captain, where did you intend to go?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
I got
If they're sapient fairy fish, they count as souls.
coordinates from a dream. Let's just put it that way. We'll see what's here. I don't like to plan things all that often. I kind of fly by the.
Dream, you say?
Indeed.
The mystic seer strikes again.
Isn't it just inspirational?
Go ahead, everybody, make a perception check for me.
Oh, should I bother?
Probably not.
Poor Butch.
That's a dirty 20.
20.
Don't.
Okay.
All right.
That is a natural one for a 12 for me.
That is 19.
19.
Got another one in jail. 4.
Okay, so
We're still hungover.
yeah, you two are still hungover.
and they're both.
You are too worried about fish. The two of you notice.
Maybe I've gone back.
The two of you are the first to see it. Out forward from where you are, you start seeing this spit of land, this coastline in front of you. As you get closer, you start seeing a decent-sized city right there on the coastline. it does take you a little bit of time with those rolls, but once you get in within a few, probably within 5 miles of the coast, you start being able to make out you specifically.
A bunch of fucking goblins in a village.
No, you see the architecture of the village is very elven in design. You do notice, like...
Which elven?
What the fuck?
You do notice, yeah, very elven in design.
High elven? What elven?
High elven.
Okay.
It's definitely more high elven.
Them.
Yeah. As you get closer, however, you do see a little bit of dilapidation and some like kind of thrown together patchwork fixes on some broken buildings and stuff. You notice that this is definitely not in a village that's typical elven upkeep.
It's the economy.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because he had hopes. He had dreams.
I'm just disappointed that you went on to fuck, marry, kill somebody else's characters.
Oh man.
Well, let's see where this takes us.
So real. They kind of just go through the whole thing with.
As you approach this village, you start seeing figures, shadows, small creatures from your eyes, you know, because you're still far away, darting between building and building and building.
Darting between the buildings.
Just walking, some running, just going between buildings. You know, looks like a typical city, like traffic, just people going about their day.
Are there any markings that would indicate this place is familiar to us?
You're still pretty far away, but you don't recognize anything yet.
Elric, can your familiar fly ahead? Scout the area.
Only for 100 feet. We'd need something like, look around.
Like a druid.
Gunmen!
Yeah. What do you need?
Do you have a looking glass?
Oh, I got something better than a looking glass.
Can I use it?
All right, but be careful with this. And
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
he this large rifle off the back of his. He's like, all right, be careful with this. This is still a prototype. Are you good at catching?
Yes.
Oh God.
Mage hand.
Like, all right, this is my baby. Don't you drop it.
Magic.
This long rifle with a large scope.
He immediately fires it.
Don't touch the little hangy down bit.
What, this?
Having not seen a rifle before, Elric promptly looks down the barrel.
Didn't I hear that out of the captain's cabin last night?
Repeatedly.
I know what a gun is. Sweet mercy. I look down the scope to get a better view.
Make me another perception check
I like
at advantage.
Arnon like steps out of the way of his gun.
Butch is looking up at the moon.
It's daytime.
The moon can be out during the day.
I know, okay. I'm just letting you know it's daytime.
Yes.
That is going to be a 23.
23. Fantastic. So you see, through this scope, you see, now that you get a that was interesting.
It's amazing.
Now that you're getting a little
After
bit
a
of a
night with
closer.
Captain Sid, my wedding ring slips off.
Oh
Sorry, my bad.
Oh my God.
Ignore me.
Yeah. With a closer closer perspective now, you can see these buildings
You need
are.
help? I'll help her.
What's up?
It's all right.
I need to
Keep going.
Please excuse this brief interruption.
Okay, sorry.
Something important happening.
All right.
Sorry. Good time.
Right?
Can you adjust that camera? a little
Sorry.
bit? No, not that one. The other one.
Looks like it.
Oh no! Back, down.
Right there.
There, yeah, that's good. All right, so sorry about that. As you get a closer view to it,
Yeah.
you start seeing that these buildings do look very disheveled, but it looks like somebody, people to the best of their ability, have started to do patchwork repairs. You see a lot of wooden patch holes and you know, some makeshift, like almost like not like stucco-ish and like very natural materials, patching up these holes and places. It looks like there was definitely a battle here at some point. And by the architecture, whomever is patching these were not the initial people to build this town. You start seeing these small creatures running from building to building. You get shades of greens and blues and gray skin tones as these small creatures go from side to side. Then you see in the middle one taller creature, brown hair, elven descent, walking out of the building. Kind of turns around, walks towards what appears to be like an open air, almost like market style. You see like people with stacks of like vegetables and crops and hanging like leathers and meats and stuff like that.
Does the brown-haired elf look familiar? No, just something I noticed in looking through.
Noticed how there was, it seemed, she stood out because she was the only one that you noticed amongst these small green and gray skinned creatures.
What do these green and gray-skinned creatures look like?
I mean, you've seen goblins before.
Were we traveling west when we approached the city?
Yes.
Does Butch recognize this moon?
It's daytime. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I mean, every moon looks different.
Did Elric see a particularly belligerent goblin?
It's daytime.
All right. We can
Moons.
fix on it. Sure.
Yeah.
Like leg humping a frustrated looking lady elf.
Just waking up in the gutter,
You
know,
would
that
think
sort of
that
thing.
he would have moved beyond the leg at this point.
surrounded by seagulls.
Seagulls.
Is what Elric would think if he was in any way familiar with where we currently are.
Suddenly, you see with that, you see a giant hawk start approaching the ship.
A giant hawk. Giant hawk incoming. Everybody get ready.
Wait, does that mean we're in Greyhawk? Sorry.
If the
Old school reference.
Not what I was shaking my head about.
Oh, you might get upset at this next move. If the hawk gets within about 100 feet, Elric is going to fire off a warning shot.
Hopefully he remembered his armor this time.
He's in hawk form, so it doesn't matter if he's got armor or not.
What's a hawk's AC?
What kind of warning shot are you? Because this hawk is coming straight for the ship.
It's gonna get very close to the head.
What are you casting?
And why?
Oh, this is a trigger pull.
Oh, you're shooting
Yep.
with the
A
gun.
weapon you've never used before.
He said not to touch the little dangly bit.
I mean, he said that.
Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your dexterity.
I don't like where this is going.
Because this is
Now?
This is not a weapon you are proficient with.
Someone's coming to see us.
Going to-
Let's shoot them
He's
in the
headed towards an
head.
angry goblin falling out of the
There is
sky.
a giant bird
Yeah.
coming for us.
Yeah.
Not only an
I am
angry goblin,
unfamiliar
a like
with.
way OP angry goblin. They could nuke everybody.
Oh boy. That was a nat 1.
So you
Oh,
and the
yeah, that's a
gun
jam.
misfires in your hands, and you're like,
Lucky for the bird.
you just look at it because you've never fired a gun, and you sure as shit don't know what happens when it misfires.
Just don't look down the
Gunman.
barrel.
What?
This gun has stopped working.
What the fuck did you do to my gun?
Do you know that thing you told me not to pull?
Yeah?
I pulled it.
You motherfucker. I swear to God, Captain, where the fuck did you, why did we bring these people with us? Well, they had the thing that we needed, so it was kind of not really an option. We kind of needed to. God damn it, if I gotta fix that fucking gun one more time because of one of you idiots can't fucking listen to goddamn instructions and not touch the shit.
Apologies.
Yeah, apologies. My ass. I'll give you
This
an
coming from
apology
Elric
right
of all
now.
of our characters is just the best.
So,
Can I see the bird?
Thorium, Thori.
Can I see the bird?
yeah, you can see the bird.
Orpheus
The
is
bird-
just kind of giggling and goes,
Wait
he's the smart
pleasantly,
one.
Friendly manner.
And as this bird approaches and does like a circle,
Finger with a.
does a circle around the
I'm
ship.
the smart one. Oh no.
He does a circle around the ship, and then comes towards the. Sorry, my brain just stopped working. Towards the
Bow wow wow.
how long did the fucking wheel.
The hell.
Helm.
That-
I was like the hull.
50 years
Hull
or
was the only word that was coming.
It's like
hell,
he
man.
runs into the hole.
Yeah.
Druids live. Druids.
He comes up to the top,
Oh, okay.
poofs, and you see this small blue-skinned goblin landing.
Like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
There he is. There he is.
Who the hell is this?
How the hell did you get here?
How the hell did you get here?
Good God, Innocent, is that you? I'll be doggone.
What the fuck happened to
Slipped
Orpheus?
right back into character.
What the fuck?
Humans. I don't know.
We were. The last thing I saw was falling, and then all of a sudden I was home.
Oh, am I playing me again?
Let's just have a whole conversation with yourself.
Well, we thought you were dead. We saw.
He proceeds to do it.
He proceeds to do it. Fantastic.
This is This is the risky run.
I did this to myself.
When
I
you
love it.
DM a game, it's like you might have conversations with yourself.
did this
that-
My face is gonna be sore all weekend. I just want you to know my face is gonna be frozen and cramped
in a
for the
silly- we
entire
thought-
weekend.
Innocently, we thought you were dead. We saw you fall, and then all of a sudden you weren't with us. Where the hell did you guys go?
No, hold on. Wait just a fucking minute. Is this your navigator?
Yeah, this is our navigator. I thought he blew up with the ship.
Oh no.
No, I didn't blow up. I went back home. This is where I came from. All that times I was telling you about it.
Hold up. is he
Innocently,
still a
we made a whole beautiful memorial service for you and everything. We thought you were gone. We didn't bother to look for you. I'm so sorry, Innocently.
Okay, whatever. I don't fucking care.
Would you like your spell focus back? I can return that to you. It's in the quarters.
I mean, yeah, I want my spell focus back.
Doesn't do him any good there. It's from a different star set.
Doesn't matter. It's still porn.
Oh, correct. I find myself corrected by myself.
Now you know how it feels. It's weird, isn't it?
strangely arousing?
It being porn was the important part.
I don't care about the spells. I just want the porn back.
Oh my
There's like no dwarves here.
There isn't. All I can see. There's literally no dwarves here.
That's a good thing.
I got a bunch of goblins and the one elf. Sometimes you need something a little different.
Oh man, I can't emphasize enough. If you want to get the full enjoyment of this episode and you have not seen our Lost Cargo, Precious Cargo. Thank you. Precious Cargo shorts 1 through 4. You need to watch those,
So worth your time.
and then come back and rewatch this.
How the hell did you guys get here?
Magic.
When we thought you
Essentially.
when we thought you died, we also got transported to a different plane. We were stuck in the Feywild for the past few years, and was working on a device that I invented to help us travel back home, and we were testing it, and ended up. I had a dream last night about this. What?
That tablet.
Yeah, I had a dream last night about this shore and this beautiful landscape and everything.
I'm glad you got some sleep. Oof.
I mean, in the little bit of time I did sleep. Wink.
That's fucking weird. I had a weird dream about some colored trees last night, too. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I had this really weird dream. All these trees were like purple, and I mean, they were huge.
Unusually vivid.
Oh my gosh.
Arnon, what are your thoughts?
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
I think he's a druid.
Well, he just changed from a bird, so I would say yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I kind of like the guy.
That's fair.
You just
Does he
met him.
does he have his armor on, or is he in his
Yeah,
armor?
he has his armor on.
God damn.
Well, I guess, come on. Well, we can go back to my village, I guess. You guys are here, I guess. Just don't fucking embarrass me.
Elric contemplates just jumping off the ship.
Arnon is like,
So, Inacelli, this is that place that you were talking about trying to get back to. You finally made it back.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
He's still having a conversation with himself. As our characters.
I'll be right back. You carry on, Nick.
my favorite part about tonight is getting corrected by my own character being played by somebody else, and they were right. How long did I play that character for? 7 months?
Oh, man.
At least.
Like a month here and 6 there.
Yeah.
And you were right, not me.
I'm having so much fun. Having so much fun.
It was only supposed to be 4 episodes.
Yeah, just 4 sessions.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Is that Anacelli down there?
Oh great! God, I thought we were done with that guy.
Oh great, it's that windy douchebag.
Did I hear Anacelli?
As Miri comes running up from below deck.
Oh, Anacelli, it's so good to see you again. Oh, shut up.
How have you all dealt with someone this
Abrasive?
insufferable?
Zelda's just kind of ignoring him in the corner.
Tell me about it. It's so exhausting.
Zelda has gone full cat.
Welcome back, I guess.
So exhausting. Well, see, the thing about Inicelli is he might be a bit abrasive, but he is a fucking cannon in a fight.
Yeah, don't piss me off.
Elric is a step away from just like grinding his teeth listening to this person.
At this point, I feel like Inicelli has like 20 quotes that you can just put on a list and use for every situation and just roll a dice for every conversation.
It always starts with, what? What?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to find a short to make.
Dude, this is all shorts.
Oh, God.
Talking to myself.
Well, come on, let's go dock at my city, I guess.
But please, Captain, for the love of God, just let's get to that damn city.
All right, let's go. You guys head off to the city as the ship lowers down towards the coast.
What a loose collection of assholes.
We're multiplying by the second.
Better than a collection of loose assholes.
Yes, far better.
So are we low enough to drop a net to get some food?
I mean, technically, yes.
You just came from the galley. Oh no, that was yesterday.
That was a whole day ago. And I'm polite enough not to eat every scrap of food there.
Butch, I got some jerky left over. You want some jerky?
I would love some.
Is this your normal
I
appetite?
pull
Or
out-
you have to like replenish after vomiting something. Because you vomited up like 5 days worth of food.
I pull out the 3 different kinds of jerky to offer
5
him.
days worth of food for you.
Where did that hot dog come from then?
I don't think that was a hot dog.
Okay.
So as you
He doesn't even remember the glizzy. He doesn't remember.
as you all
It might have been a hot dog.
as the ship lowers, touches down into the water and kind of coasts up to the edge here.
Just to warn you, there'll be a welcome party.
I would expect nothing less.
Wait, like a fighting party?
Like, don't fuck around or we're gonna kill you party.
Fighting.
So not a celebration.
They don't trust people especially pointy-eared people here very well.
I don't even have. Okay.
Or if it's
You
just-
might be okay. The rest of you guys are a little paler and pointier. We had some bad experiences with them.
Oh, elves?
Yeah,
That's fair.
Hey, I'm not an elf.
you look like an elf.
He's elf-ish, but not an elf. He's a human.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I do because my character is a human.
No, keep it as canon. That's what he said.
Leaves for 5 minutes. Completely forgets what humans are.
Shut up, fuck you!
I feel like that would work though.
That would.
I like it. I love it.
How many years for him?
I need some more of it.
2 years, right?
Been 2 years for the crew and
For the
the
Feywild crew, right?
Yeah.
I just wonder how many years went by because like it was a different handed Tiamat that they fought. So like
That's true.
Above board, if you remember from the beginning of the game, it was 150 years prior to the main campaign. I don't know why I'm blocking the microphone like I'm telling spoilers.
Force them to go watch it. If they have not watched it, you'll need to go watch it to know how long ago it
Above
was.
board, Sky Pirates happened 150 years prior to the main campaign.
right because the portals got shut off.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
However,
Time
as we
flows
know,
weird.
Feywild time is wibbly wobbly.
Yes.
So
I love
Even
it. Thank you,
time
Feywild.
Army.
It's like it could be 5 minutes from when you went in. It could be years.
So as you touch down in the
weird.
water and kind of coast up to this kind of sandy beach with these large elven structures with patchwork, as you can tell now, goblin architecture patching up these buildings, you see this small group approaching towards you.
Oh God, these guys again.
You see kind of standing in front of them this kind of bulkier, gray-skinned goblin in these black kind of half robes with black leather armor, carrying this big metal broadsword. You see standing in the back a green-skinned goblin with a purple hood holding a bow, kind of aiming towards the ship. You see this tiny little lithe, light green-skinned, pointy ears behind a kind of brown hood, walking up on the other side. And you see another kind of larger, bulky goblin that I can't remember what he looked like, holding another broadsword, kind of flanking as they walk up.
He's not in Hortense.
No, he took a break from the Hortense.
We do not have video that they can go back and watch for that story.
Unfortunately not.
That's a pity.
Yeah.
I did live stream that on my personal Twitch, but it's long gone at this point.
It is this is really self-indulgent, guys, but bear with us. This is from a campaign pre those natural ones.
The portents of the Hortense.
If you paid attention to the title of this episode, you were getting exactly what we're given.
Do any of you speak Goblin?
Absolutely not.
No. So you just hear,
No.
you just hear.
He's like, hold on a second, let me talk to these guys.
You should do that.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
I'm telling you guys, I know these guys look like douche canoes, but I promise you, they're not worth our time.
They're not worth
Turn it off. Turn it off.
The immediate understanding and wanting to I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. I have to, but
Listen,
fuck.
listen, just. These are the people that I was stuck with the entire time I fucking disappeared because of that magic thing that happened.
I feel like one of them comes up swinging his sword at Arn and he just holds him by his forehead. Like Spaceballs.
They're fine.
And you see the one in the front in the dark leather. It's like, are you vouching for these people in a celly?
Fuck me.
Not being able to
fine.
understand what they're saying, Orpheus takes the jerky you just pulled out and shared with Butch and takes the rest of it over. Jerky?
What did I roll to be cool?
Deception check.
No.
Sick burn!
Butch would not be deceiving them by trying to.
I think that sounds like performance.
Yeah, performance check.
No, not cool as in like respect me, but just like friendly. Okay, whatever.
Oh, now it's just sad.
Performance.
Oh, you're cool,
Not
Daddy.
like disrespect.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, exactly what kind of cool is like
Like an island breeze.
trustworthy
Just like-
or
Yeah, trustworthy, friendly, not.
I feel like that would just be Butch.
Well,
like, Butch
yes.
is. I wouldn't even make
But
you
there's
roll.
no
that's
passive-
like,
Roll for both.
Yeah,
roll,
passive
make a
friendliness.
roll, Yeah.
Passive. Okay.
No.
It's gonna be so bad because now it's active.
Yeah.
oh no.
Now I got a 14 plus
Okay.
whatever.
Butch is like standing
14
there
plus
like.
3 charisma. 17.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm not trying to be hip.
Yeah, you stand at like a 45 degree angle.
Just trying to be not an elf.
Yeah, the big green guy looks okay.
That,
He's-
again, you shouldn't have had to roll. That's the default for you.
Okay.
But you see the one in front again. Like, all right, I guess bring him down, and we'll find something for them to eat or something.
Bring
I
him
guess.
down.
all
You're
right,
ugly and nobody likes you.
we can get off here. It's fine.
If you're wondering where tonight's episode derailed, go back to 001 in the time.
Well, I guess we have a port in the storm, as it were.
Just looking at the goblin architecture. Like,
Looks pretty sturdy, huh?
is that the word you'd use?
If I didn't want to be killed by a whole bunch of goblins, yeah.
I mean, it looks like repurposed.
Probably
elven
smart.
architecture, right?
It doesn't look like anyone's wary of stepping where all of this architecture is.
What?
I'm assuming it's fine. Sorry, I'm.
I mean, I'm going to stick to the ground floor.
Let's see what they have to offer.
Are you guys getting off the boat or what?
I thought I was already off the boat.
Orpheus is following. He's like shaking soot out of his hair while sipping on his mug of
Is that
rum.
the only thing you're shaking out of your head?
Yeah.
We'll let the viewers use their imagination. Imagination.
Soot and cinnamon.
Okay, we get off of the boat.
You guys get off the boat, and you see this small party of goblins, kind of like, a few to either side. Like, kind of usher you down this main pathway towards a large building in the center of town.
Listen, goblins. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. That's our boat.
I think you mean that is my boat.
I think it was his boat.
Arnon, quit rocking the boat.
Oh my god.
Now,
That's their job.
as you
just
walk
never ends.
up to this central building, they open up the doors, and you see what almost looked very like cathedral-like, but the inside has been completely torn out.
Religion roll?
Sure.
Never mind.
You need to put those in dice jail.
Yeah.
The entire inside of this place has been torn out. There's now a dirt floor and a large, open bonfire pit in the middle of this room with an actively glowing fire. You do see a couple like spits across it with kind of pots and stuff hanging down over the fire. You do see one where there's this one little tiny goblin like turning this spit with this large boar-like creature impaled on it, roasting over the fire. You see wooden benches in circles, in concentric circles, going out around this central fire pit.
Surprised it's not emu.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I will murder you.
I got it.
You're just staining the wood.
Where's the Sinicelli person?
What?
Oh, I was just wondering to which god you all pray.
None of these fucking things.
Well,
This building
yes.
was here before me.
Yes, I realize that.
The god I pray to is
A nature god that they didn't have the name
a
of.
nature god that I don't know the fucker name is.
Fair enough.
Sally worships the stars.
I worship the stars,
Ah, that,
but the rest of my tribe
That
worships
tracks.
some sort of nature god. We don't really have a name for it.
fair enough.
Got anything good for hangovers?
More alcohol?
Oh, I'm all
More
set.
hangovers.
He takes another swig of his rum.
That tracks.
Fucking sit somewhere, I guess.
As you all enter this building, we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. Because I don't know where the fuck this.
Just
I need-
you
I
get to
need
role
time.
play this
I
for
know.
at least another session.
Yeah. No, it's good. So, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. Thank you all for joining us on whatever the fuck this was.
Nick's reenactment of the movie Identity.
I forgot that movie was a thing.
Split with
Split.
with Ewan McGregor. No, not no.
McAvoy.
McAvoy. Yeah. With
M. Night
McAvoy.
Shyamalan Ding Dong universe.
Yeah. But anyway.
That wasn't me. That was Sinicelli.
So, thank you all for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday. Thank you for everyone who subscribed today. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
We hit 600.
We hit 600. Like, share, tell your friends. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends' friends to subscribe, and tell anyone else to subscribe too.
Hey, and if you
Hit
got
the
a Prime
bell for
membership,
notifications.
subscribe on Twitch with your Prime membership.
Exactly.
Costs you nothing.
So-
helps us out.
But thank you all so much. This has been a blast, and hopefully at some point in the future we'll be able to do these in-person sessions a little more often than once a month, but even once a month is fantastic.
Look at this awesome table.
Look at this
amazing.
table.
Would you just look at it?
Look
Amazing.
at this table.
I know you can't see it because you're on the internets, but would you just look at it?
Shorts on the table incoming.
Yeah, shorts are coming. I did record some videos of me making this table that I will splice together and post on the TikToks and the YouTubes. So, once again, thank you all for joining us here. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, youtube.com/@thosenaturalones, twitch.tv/thosenaturalones, kick.com/thosenaturalones, and trovo.com/those natural
That
ones.
one.
Nailed it.
Yeah. TikTok, Threads, Facebook, all of that fun stuff. So, thank you again, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Where hopefully our DM won't roll a natural one, keeping all of these voices straight.
Oh my god. Seriously, wish me luck. 'Cause that's been a lot.
What's happening? I don't know what's going on anymore.
Thank you all, and we will see you on Tuesday. About 10 o'clock, or about 10 minutes. So stick with us, and we will be right back.